It's time for some Gears of War. Just kidding, it's Gears 5. We dropped the of War. It's gonna look a little weird if they go back to Gears of War after this one. That's maybe that's what they'll do. I wonder if they do like a collection down the road, if they'll like reinstate the of War to Gears 5. Okay, apparently I've joined the All-Stars of Accuracy and Gameplay. Well, at least it's a full match. Guess I could have warmed up beforehand, but I like to jump in all cool, rusty, and prepared to get my ass handed to me. It's the way to go. Be sure to like the video. I mean, what else are you doing while you're watching it? Subscribing's great. I don't know what else there is. Oh yeah, if you're buying any game on the Xbox store, the affiliate link in the Microsoft, or the affiliate link in the video description takes you to the Microsoft store, supports the channel. And I hope whoever got the Series X through the link not too long ago enjoys their console. It's pretty cool to see. And consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool status. You get an S beside your name. And the longer you're a member, the cooler your S becomes. It transcends into higher levels of sexiness. Really, you're just camping that corner, dude. Come on, man. This is casual stuff. This isn't ranked. Oh man. It may be a while before we get that next Gears, but at least this Gears does look and play pretty good. What? How did I miss that guy? Yeah, I know. Cool shade state indeed. I feel like the webcam is like showing more shoulder off than usual. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't want to be too scandalous out here, guys. I know people can't handle too much exotic neck and chest. Everyone goes, oh, whoa, and I go, okay, I'll settle down, guys. Yeah. You gotta keep the sexiness on the SS for the memberships. And away from... How does that guy line up every single goddamn shot of that? They drive me crazy. Yeah, anyways, that's what you get. Although I have been told I'm supposed to wear more revealing outfits. I don't know what outfits I have that would be that much more revealing. But 90% of my stuff is just t-shirts. 99% of it, actually. I think all of them, all the shirt-like things I have, all of them are t-shirts. I've got that one V-neck. That's it. Yeah. Even that one felt too scandalous, but I was like, I like it, so I've kept it, and it's good. How am I? I'm good, I guess. How are you? Is there still new content? Nope, it's content pack 8 was the last pack, and that was... Oh, come on. Man, that guy's just like on your ass in this one. Jeez. Wow, I've died a lot. Is there like a lobby where it's less annoying? Holy. Yeah, no, it's the last content update was when they did the... And maybe it would have been afterwards, I don't know. Because I'm trying to think of when the big Series X optimized version of this dropped. I'm thinking the update was before that, the last one for content. You could like look it up, content update 8 was like the last one they did for this game. It was a while ago, but you know, still played and stuff like that. It's actually got a proficient, I would say, amount of content in it. But it did take them a while to actually get content out the door for this one, for whatever reason. I know, right? You buy the Xbox One version for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Xbox One, will it work? If you buy the disc for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Xbox One, you can play it on your Series X, yes. You hope I'm not mad at you yet. What are you doing now that's gonna make me mad at you? What do you have planned? It's an odd thing to say. You got some kind of weird thing planned? Gears 3? Yeah, Gears is fun. Yeah, we just stream Gears 3 occasionally. We haven't done that in a long time. Same with Gears 2. We do the odd Gears 2 stream. Yeah. Gears Infinite. Cheers for Gears. Yeah, no, I like doing Gears of War. Yeah, we try to do it about once a month, I guess. We've been doing it about once a month. Man, can we get some King of the Hill on this? Holy. Oh, something's off on like the whip count today. I'm in like the locked part of the chair. It feels like it's up more than usual. Something's off about it. Nah, whatever, who cares? Gears Infinite. No, it's not. I hope the next Gears of War doesn't follow in Halo Infinite's footsteps. That would be depressing. You know. Yeah, that would be pretty sad, but we'll have to wait and see. Usually the Coalition, they actually put out a pretty quality product and they put it out pretty fast, so I don't think we'll have issues with that. I hope not. I hope they don't. Like, see, the thing is, it'd be cool if it went the free-to-play route for more players to possibly check out Gears of War. What we learned from Microsoft and Xbox and you know, Xbox and everything like that is that obviously they can't do a free-to-play game because they have no goddamn idea what they're doing. Hence the mess that is Halo Infinite. And, you know, the death of a beloved franchise with Halo Infinite there. So, like, one part of me is like, oh, okay, you know, Gears of War free-to-play really would introduce new players to the franchise, maybe get some people that wouldn't test it out earlier, because that's part of what Game Pass is for. And then the other part of me is like, yeah, they have no goddamn idea what they're doing for free-to-play, so they might as well just keep making Gears as Gears and just, you know, at least then I'll be satisfied. Because I can't have Xbox ruin both of my favorite, like, big shooter franchises. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll have COD, so it doesn't really matter how Gears and Halo does. But, like, you know, at the same time, it's like, goddamn, you know, I kind of like these series. Please don't wreck another one, Microsoft. You know, Gears is all I got now. Please don't damage this one. Yeah, I might actually have to go to another lobby, because these guys are, like, I don't want to say the word try-hard, but they are, like, way too intense. If that makes sense. Like, you know, I like to compete a little bit, but I kind of like to have a little bit of fun, and these guys are, like, way too intense on that other team. Like, way too much. Yeah, it is sad to see how Halo Infinite went. Do I think we'll see Gears 6 this June? Yeah, I think so. I think it comes out next year. I'm pretty confident on a 2024 release date this year, so... You know what, I'm gonna try for a different lobby. Yeah, I'm gonna try for a different one. I'd like to have a bit of a relaxing night, so like that's just too high tempo. Maybe I could like work into it over the night, but like yeah, these guys are way too much for just the start of the evening. That's too much for me, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I hope it's a chill night. We did PGA yesterday, man. We already golfed yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see Gears in June. We'll do like a pre-E3 kind of rumor, just in chat kind of thing, if that makes sense. We usually do that. I'll have to actually look that up. I don't know when we usually put that together, but I think it's in May we do a like an E3 kind of like chat. Xbox Showcase predictions. When did I do that last year? Yeah, usually mid-May we do like a little video on it. I think we'll do it as a live stream this year. Because I did it like I got some pals together for it. I can't remember who was in there. Actually, yeah, I don't even remember who was part of that video, but we had a chat. It was like 50 minutes long, and I was like, we're just gonna do a live stream next time. We had, oh yeah, Kevin and Mitchell were there. So we'll do a well, it'll be a pre-Xbox chat because E3's dead now, but yeah, we'll do a pre-chat going over all the, you know, the rumors, what we expect to see, all that kind of stuff. So that'll be mid-May. We'll do that as is tradition. Yeah. No, but it's, yeah, it's disappointing to see what happened with Halo, but I mean, there's not much you can do about it. You know, it's like, how do you mess up a free Halo game? I don't know, but they did it, and we just gotta live with it. Guardian, that's a weird one. Wow, Skylon is kicking ass. Never mind, he's dead. I thought Scion had it, guys. I thought Cyan had it. Yeah, but we golfed yesterday if you missed that, so that stream's up. So it was, you know, EA Sports PGA Tour beat the Taylor Swift breakup. So it was a very exciting night of intrigue and golfing, and honestly, it was really aggravating because like I kept like it's hard to get it in the hole in that game. I guess it's hard to get it in the hole. Bye bye. See the enemy. That was the enemy's leader. Oh, okay. Good for me. Good for me. Anyways, tonight was insane though. There was I think it was the 3rd episode of Succession was on tonight. Really into Succession. It was insane just in regards to like, I mean, I don't want to really spoil it because it was just literally an hour ago, and I don't know who watches it or whatnot, but like, man, I think that was probably the most intense episode or like hour of TV I've ever watched in my life. It was like, you could just not turn your head away from what was going on, and it wasn't even like action, it was just like, it was really intense, like. Yeah, damn, that was one wild episode. And it was based around a wedding. And you know how weddings go on HBO, guys. At least the wedding was lovely. Yeah, aside from all the other crazy stuff going on. But the wedding was nice. Ahoy, hello there. Yes, cheers, folks. But yeah, now the show's gonna be like radically different. Going forward, just like the most mind-blowing kind of change-up I could have ever expected for a show. And now the real battle begins in Succession, I guess. The real battle. Why do they give you like a tell you where everyone is option for playing as the leader? I don't like that. I don't like that it tells you, you know, gives you an ability to see where everyone is as the leader. That's not what Guardian is. Like, I don't play a lot of Guardian, but I did play Guardian a fair bit back in Gears 1. And it was like a very specific type of game mode. What the where was that from? I've got the vision and I didn't even see that coming. I was assassinated. Well, that's a real sucks to suck moment. Do I own Unreal Tournament 3? I do not. I believe, rent it at one point, but no, I don't own Unreal Tournament 3. I'd like to get it at some point to do a video on it. Same with Unreal Tournament 2, but because I think they're available digitally, but I've been waiting for them to go on sale, and they never seem to. They never seem to go on sale. Referencing up. I mean, I thought it was kind of fun, but whatever, man. If it was more popular, we'd probably be streaming it again. The more popular streams do, the more they like pop up, obviously. You gotta milk that kind of stuff. Yes, the Xbox Game Showcase video. I've got, there's a few games I'm working on. Really? They want to play Guardian again on Foundation? What is wrong with these people that I've joined? King of the Hill, baby. So yeah, I've got some new games I'm working on. One of them I'm ready to go with. Debating on getting the Series S video of it. That's actually, seriously, like, I'm done the Series X version of this one game, like, review-wise, and now I'm just kind of pondering if I want to sit there and do, like, the Series S version of it as well. So that's something I'm thinking about. And then I've got this other game I'm working on as well. You know, 2 Game Pass titles. I gotta kind of get them done soon, I think, because I believe the Horizon DLC's coming shortly as well. Yeah. I think those are coming. But I think those are available in the store, right? Unreal Tournament 3 and 2, but just sales. You know, I gotta buy games at the right price. Otherwise, I'm just, you know, I'm not making any money off of doing videos on them. So You gotta kind of flip them, if that makes sense. You know, like I buy them, do my video, get some views, hopefully get some decent views on them, and then make some money off of them is ideal. And what is this green screen? You know why the green screen's weird tonight? Brown shirt. That's what it is. The green screen does not like certain colors of clothing. It just does not work well with them. Sadly. I think it's also because the green screen isn't perfectly flat, but oh yeah. You have to hold your breath when watching Succession. Literally no action. So that's the weird thing, is that's not like, you know, there's not like shooting, there's not like stuff on the line, but like just the tension of that show they do like, it's so weird because it's like, it's really funny, but it's dark. It's like super dark humor. And it's like, it's so tense, and it's a lot of just like discussion and plotting, and very good show. But yeah, tonight's episode was just delightful. Yeah, that was, like I said, I think it was like the most intense hour of TV I've watched. It was pretty damn crazy. Seriously, like, it's just like, I mean, honestly, there was somebody, like, I'm on the subreddit or whatever for Succession, and there was somebody that actually successfully pieced together the entire episode based on the promos from last week. And everyone was like, oh, that's juicy if that happens. And then it did, and I was like, whoa, dude, how did you... That's crazy. Like, they storyboarded it on Reddit, and then I looked and I was like, damn, man, that's impressive. But yeah, it was really good. It was good TV. That's what it was. Or sorry, it's not TV. It's HBO. And Crave if you're in Canada land. But no, it was a great watch. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a lovely time. What else did I do? I went to a small bar again, and yeah, apparently somebody who, oh my god, I walked right into that like a dumbass. Apparently someone that works there knows my sister. But we had like, I went with my sister. We had the 4 flight of beers or whatever. And yeah, apparently that lady, when they were in grade 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. Apparently she was interested in me back then, and I was like, well, that's a good esteem boost. I was like, that's nice to hear. I'm like, people were into me. I'm like, oh my god. It's like, entered the bar, and the lady like looked directly at me and like really smiled, and like, you know how somebody kind of like looks at you and smiles at you in like a fond sort of like, hey, oh my god, it's you kind of way, not as in oh, hello there customer kind of smile way, but like as in I know you. And I was just kind of looking at her, I'm like, do I know this person? I was like, who's this? I was like, what the hell? And then like yeah, my sister went and talked with her, and I was like, do I know this person? And yeah, it was a big breakdown thing, but that was exciting for me today. And then I visited my grandfather. He's alive, so that's nice. Yeah. Double kill. So it was really riveting. Ba 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 ba. Gears of War. And I missed the mark. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool things. You get the S. You know, here it doesn't stand for hope. It stands for sexy. Yeah. And it's a status icon. The longer you have your membership, the cooler your S gets. There's the channel membership gifting, if you want to give the gift of channel memberships. There's the Patreon option. We'd prefer that instead. Oh, I actually got that guy. Really? That's weird. Oh, I burned him too, okay. Because I was like, how did he catch me from that far? There's the Discord for stream alerts. You want to know the streams are going on, or to chat with people in the after party, because there's always fun chatter there. Yeah, nothing like somebody asking ChatGPT for golf tips for me, so that was lovely, Filet, if he's in here yet. If you're buying any game on the Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description takes you to the Microsoft Store. I get a percentage. There's the Amazon affiliate link for anything on Amazon, and gamerheadquarters.com. It's my site. When I have time, I write stuff on there. I wish websites were worth more in ad rep these days, but yeah, it's pretty depressing, so. Most of my effort goes on to YouTube. If my YouTube ever becomes wildly successful, I'll spend more time writing, which will be hilarious. Yeah, the YouTube rules support my writing passions. Alright, there we go. And alas, a new week begins, guys. We've come ever closer to the end of the Activision Blizzard deal getting concluded. Should be done within 2 weeks. Could literally be done next week. Seriously. Could be done next week, the week after. I think this is the 26th is the final day or something, but the decision comes in soon. So it's like any day now, and that's the UK side of things. We still have to wait for the EU, which is next month, but it should be early next month that decision's done. And then the deal's closed. Yep. I mean, technically, the US still is like blah blah blah, but Microsoft said they're closing regardless of what the US has to say about it, so... Yeah, deal's practically finished. Oh, sucks to suck on missing that flame shot there, lady. I'm better. Man, that is one crazy ass looking gun on the back of my character there. Yeah, that's wild. Is one thing I actually think this game suffered from was not having loot boxes. I know that's like a crazy thing to say, but like Gears 4, I didn't spend like any money on it, and I had hundreds of characters and skins and costumes. I spent literally nothing. Well, actually, somebody gifted me Anthony Carmine or whatever, the Anthony Carmine pack. So I guess technically I bought something, but I don't know if that counts. But anyways, yeah, in this game I've got like nothing, like basically nothing. But yeah, not that I agree with the loot crate system, but it did provide a lot more content than this game is like really expensive ass cost it. Somebody please kill that dude. He's like walking towards me trying to chainsaw it. I'm missing it. It's like there's like 5 of you guys around me. Somebody shoot his ass. Why are these guys obsessed with the chainsaw? It's like one match in Gears 2 when they did the DLC with the Nowhere map, that one kind of desert map thing. Yeah, I ended up matchmaking with the Gears devs that night. It was some kind of event promo I didn't know about. And yeah, all they did was chainsaw. I was playing against Cliffy, Rod, Iflack, what was their name? Iflack? Sorry, I haven't thought of that person in a long time. And I think there was like 1 or 2 other people there, but yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like a very memorable moment. I bring it up all the time because I feel so special because of it. You want COD now? Well, you know, sucks to suck, filet. You gotta wait for COD. You gotta wait for the good things like this deal getting done. That was a good kill. I don't know, I'm excited. Like, as I said, this deal, this purchase of Activision Blizzard, it's gonna set me up very nicely for the next, 10 years or so. Like, this is Bethesda, Activision Blizzard. I robbed that guy of that kill. I feel so bad, but not really. Like seriously, and I think they'll probably buy another set of companies, another publisher. Like this is good for my business, guys. I'm gonna be like, I have so much stuff to cover and get so many more perks in that now. Or at least I hope so. I don't know. I'm actually pretty good with COD right now. They send me all the COD stuff right away. And I get free battle pass tokens, so I hope that kind of continues under Microsoft. Because I remember Xbox was too cheap to send me Halo Infinite battle passes, which is hilarious. It's like, yeah, shouldn't you be wanting to promote your battle pass? Maybe that was a sign that things weren't gonna go very well. Like COD, they're like, fuck yeah, show off our battle passes. Halo, they're like, yeah, we're not doing that. It's like, oh, okay. You think I'm gonna like buy a battle pass for a game I barely enjoy? No, thank you. Probably why I also don't play it as much. Kind of a cheapness thing, isn't it? Well, when you're spending $69 billion for, kind Activision Blizzard, I guess you gotta pinch pennies somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, just a thought there on that one. But yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna buy more companies and probably gonna benefit me pretty well and stuff like that. So it'll be sitting nicely over the next however many years. So yeah, pretty excited.
The hive.
No golf tonight? No, we're on Gears. Why are you guys so like wanting? So many people are like now wanting golf. What's going on with my hair tonight? There we go. That's just the light. Makes it look like there's holes in my hair. It's weird. When will we get Gear 6? I'm pretty sure Gear 6 is gonna be in 2024. I'm pretty sure. I don't really believe that there's a Gears collection. Like, I would love a Gears collection. I don't necessarily believe there is a Gears collection, though. If there is a Gears collection, it would come out this year, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get Gears 6 in 24. Yeah, Coalition's pretty quick at pumping out those Gears titles, and it's been a number of years, so I'm pretty sure it'll be 24. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be like this groundbreaking Unreal Engine 5 game. It'll probably be like just visually stunning. And I'll play it exclusively on the 4090 to get the cool max out of it. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Blood Drive? Yeah, a lot of people love Blood Drive. For me, Blood Drive's always been a little bit awkward because of the stairs. Like, it works in Gears, but I've always found Gears staircases to be so awkward, going all the way back to Gears 1 with, what was that map? Escalation? Is that what that map was called? You know, the one where you're at the front of the Phoenix estate at night, and it's just, like, basically stairs? But it was, like, the shots were so awkward to line up, like, from... Yeah, I always found stairs in Gears very awkward. It's gotten better over the years, but it's still been, like, a little awkward for staircases. No, Cantus, I want the grenade. Aww. Can I go get the grenade launcher assault rifle? Nah, they're getting it. Where did this woman go? Women always running away from me. It always slightly hurts my feelings. You want a Gears Tactics too? That would be nice. Gears Tactics was actually really good. If you guys have not played Gears Tactics, it's a turn-based take on the Gears franchise. It's very lengthy, but it's also very well done. I definitely recommend that one. It's a really good strategy, turn-based, XCOM like game, but it's also quite difficult too, I found. And like I said, it's quite lengthy, but very good. I have no idea how that one sold, but yeah, no, I would love another Gears Tactics. I've actually always wanted something like Halo Wars, but for Gears of War, I thought it would be really cool. You know, like commanding like the big, oh my god, these guys got chainsaws. You know, the broom box and like sending in like hordes of like locusts in or something like that. I always thought that would be really cool. Because like Gears Tactics is a, you know, it's kind of getting closer to that, but it's not like, you know, it's not an RTS, right? So that was always something I thought would be really good for Gears. And it seemed like for a while there, they were really branching out on Gears. You know, we got a bunch of Gears games, and then it's just been silent for years and years. I'm assuming that's because like Ferguson's out now. Well, he's coming back after you know, Blizzard got bought there, which is kind of funny. But you know what I mean? Like we got Gears Pop, Gears Tactics, Gears 5, and we haven't had anything since. I was kind of hoping this was going to be the start of them like really working on, you know, a lot more Gears titles, like branching it out. Kind of like what Minecraft's doing now, right? Because we got, you know, we got Dungeons last year. This year we've got Legends, which is like a, you know, RTS or whatever Minecraft game. Then we've got allegedly there's rumors of other Minecraft games being made, something about a platforming one or something. So yeah, because I kind of like to think of it as well, funny now, but you know, probably wasn't foresaw. But you know, Minecraft Dungeons is technically a perfect primer to get kids ready for Diablo when they're older. And Legends, I think, is kind of more for like getting kids ready to play Age of Empires when they're older. So I could see that being sort of a thing that they do with Minecraft, is to try to like, yeah, you know, teach basic gaming skills for certain things. But it is, right? Like, you could have a kid that's like, they played Minecraft Dungeons, and then when they're a bit older, you can be like, show them a game, they'd be like, what's this? So you'd be like, this is Minecraft Dungeons, but for adults. You know, they can go grind out Diablo and stuff. Then again, when I was a kid and stuff, how many of us played like Diablo and crap, so I don't think it really matters. Real Gears fans play Gears Pop. Hey man, I have the full 1000 gamer score in Gears Pop. I grinded out all the levels. I felt kind of a little empty inside when I stopped playing it, when I got the last achievement. Because, you know, they were closing the servers, so they made it, like, possible for you to get the achievements without the insane grind towards the end of it. So I got the full 1000 on Gears Pop, so yeah. Very, very, very proud of that effort. And then, yeah, I guess it was basically, like, withdrawal or just, like, emptiness of, like, Gears Pop not being in my life. I was just like... What I would do is it's something you would, you know, play a match of a day or something. So while I was like rendering a video or working on something or waiting for something to download, I would just sit there and play like a Gears Pop match a day, get my dailies, and then like, yeah, like, that was just gone from my life. Yeah, I have real issues letting go of things. It's not my fault. I try my best, I really do, but yeah, that was rough. I was like, now what do I do for this like small time slot in a day? You gotta have things that fill up your day, you know what I mean? Otherwise you get bored of stuff. Everything feels endless. Are you teabagging me or trying to kill me? Can't tell. You're off work tomorrow, so you're getting wasted tonight. Cheers, man. Cheers of war. You have a good drink there. Like I said, I had a little flight of beers today. And for Succession, I like to have a little bit of my Moramba, which apparently Costco no longer sells, so, you know, god damn it. Yeah, now I'm enjoying my little rum and coke, so it's been a lovely little day of drinking. Never a level of drunkenness, though, which, you know, is kind of the point of drinking, but this is a nice day. Oh god, something, dude. Yeah, well, it's all about the likes, what can I say? A Halo XCOM type game. Yeah, there's Aliens Devastation or something like that is coming. Is a turn-based kind of game. I'm gonna try to get my hands on that one to cover. What the hell was Big Juwan? Where was this guy? He's just like hiding? Okay. How are we down 219? Are we like not touching the objective at all? Come on, guys. Oh, look, I thought I was like at least trying to play the objective a bit. This is ludicrous. Literally ludicrous. Oh my, you and your chainsaw, dude. Oh my god. Anyways, what was he saying? Yeah, Halo XCOM. See, like, we don't... Like, they could do that, the people that made... You know, Gears Tactics, they could just kind of apply that technology to doing a Halo title, sure, but, like, we do have Halo Wars, which, you know, is RTS, which, again, like I said, is different, but, like... I don't know, it'd be neat, but I'd like to see other types of genres for Halo, because I think the universe is rich, but they just don't do anything with it. Bad direction at 343. As we always say, horrible management at 343. It's amazing that they were allowed to exist as they did for as long as they did. That was mind-blowing. Also a bit of a lull to all the Halo fans that were like, Staten's gonna save Halo, and now he's bailed on Microsoft entirely. It's kind of funny. Cool dude, but like, yeah, it's like one guy is not gonna like, you know, make Halo, and now it's like, but the guy who's handled the Master Chief Collection's revitalization is handling Halo now, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. Ideally, you know, the Halo Battle Royale will go over well. Microsoft will see the value of certain affinity, get those guys to come in, and they can take on Halo and help 343 a bit with it. because Certain Infinity actually knows what the hell to do with that franchise. We play just King of the Hill? Man, I want King of the Hill. I like Control. Halo is dead after I mean, they'll still make Halo games, probably. I mean, you know, obviously Call of Duty is a much bigger title, but Halo will still kind of exist occasionally. I could see a year where they don't do a COD, just to slide in a Halo game and be like, play this instead, guys, please. I think the funnier concept, though, is like, you know, if a studio puts out a bad game under the Xbox Game Studios banner, they get sent to the COD mines. And it's like, you're constantly, as a studio, the big threat of like underperforming with your games is getting sent to work on Call of Duty for a game or two. Oh, that'd be so funny. And 343 is like, okay guys, the stakes are actually real this time. Phil Spencer said we'd be mining Black Ops for 5 years if we don't get a good Halo game out the door. Oh, the punishment. Yeah. Oh, the punishment of it. Well, that'd be just hilarious, though, is, you know, throw them on support studios. It's like, okay, Ravensoft, you've done enough work on Warzone. You get to make your own game this time. Oh, that was a bad run with Infinite there, 343. We need you to go work on Black Ops and Warzone for a few years. If you prove your worth, you can leave the mines.
Claim this human territory for
It's like a punishment to be sent on working on the most precious gaming resource in existence. Gridlock. See now, like, this map is incredible, because it's been in every Gears game, right? But to have shown, like, a younger me back in 2006? 5? 2000? When did this come out? 2005 or something? 2006? I think it was 2006. Or was it 05? Sorry, I'm trying to think of when the first Gears released. You know, to show a young me is like, you know, this is what it's gonna look like, I'd be like, you know what I mean? Like, this is visually just stunning. And, you know, like, back then, Gridlock looked incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. But, you know, you gotta admit, like, this looks way, way more impressive now, right? Why did my teammates suck? They're bots, that's why. That makes sense. Getting botted. Good kill, bot. Good kill. Swarm elite drone. Oh my god, they got the boom shot. Master Chief can't die. Oh, he won't die, but he'll just be put on ice. Is Titanfall 3 ever happening? No. It would be a pleasant surprise, but I wouldn't ever expect a Titanfall 3. Honestly, yeah, I don't think we'll see a third one. Maybe, like, because they were trying to do a spin-off, but I think Apex Legends has kind of ruined that. I think the fact that, like, Respawn's working on a bunch of different projects, I just can't see Titanfall ever getting done. Now, I'm debating on leaving this lobby because it's only 3-on-3. And I kind of want to sit there and play King of the Hill all night. I really like this control game mode. Should we give it time? I'm kind of debating on that. I think, actually, the worst thing that happened to Titanfall... Okay, we're gonna find a new lobby. Was becoming, like, a multi-platform game, if that made sense. Like, when Titanfall 1 released, they should have either made... Because Microsoft paid to make that an exclusive. They were planning on putting Titanfall 1 on all platforms. So what either should have happened is, like, Titanfall 1 should have been available on all platforms, and it might have made the franchise bigger, or Titanfall 2 should have stayed as an exclusive title, so that it would have gotten the proper marketing. Because they basically, like, EA sent that out to die. It was, what was it? I think it was Battlefield, 1 week, the next week Titanfall, and then the week after was Call of Duty. So it got, like, squished with no marketing, no showcases, and yeah, it just got screwed over. But if it would have been, like, you know, say a first-party game, or for PlayStation even, you know, first-party PlayStation game, or, well, you wouldn't call it first-party, but, like, an exclusive PlayStation game, an exclusive Xbox game, then I think Titanfall would have actually gotten the proper marketing to actually be, like, you know, grow, if that makes sense, to actually still have that push behind it. Because, yeah, EA just completely sent it out to die. It was really sad, but yeah, I don't think we'll ever see Titanfall 3 there. Well, PUBG didn't die. It's still going strong, but it's all bots, and it's not really a Western experience much these days. Is Battlefront 3 dead? Yeah. It just put me back in the same goddamn lobby. Oh, come on. This is even worse. This is the same. No, that's even worse. Sorry, we'll try to find a better lobby here. A reboot of Halo? I don't know. I'm so torn on it because like at one point, you know, I hate the idea of Halo having to restart. But like at the same time, I feel like that's the only way to actually like really clean the slate and actually do something well with Halo. But then they've also shown that they have no idea what they're doing with Halo. All of the last Halo games have been complete reboots. You know what I mean? Like 4 was like a fresh start. 5 was a fresh start from 4. Infinite was a fresh start from 5 and 4. There's no setup, there's no payoff, they drop characters, they pick up characters, they throw random characters in. They have no idea what they're doing. It's like Star Wars, where they're just like throwing stuff at the wall, being like, please love this. And then they're like, oh, they did love this, let's just lean all the way into this. And that doesn't work. You gotta have like vision, you gotta have execution on that vision, and you have to have faith in your vision, and don't like at the one sign of like people not liking things completely jump off the cliff in a different direction. Yeah, but the next time you see Battlefront will probably be a reboot with a different company handling it, I would imagine. Yeah, Gearsmas, I love Gearsmas. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. You get a cool S beside your name, which makes you special from other people. So I've heard. There's channel member gifting, there's the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts and for fun chatter. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link for any of your Xbox Store purchases. And the Amazon affiliate link for anything on Amazon purchase-wise. Easy ways to support the channel and the content. Yeah. Elo's gold, it's just people don't know what to do with it. No, but I love Gearsmas. I hope they release a new Gearsmas sweater this year. They've been using the same Gearsmas sweater for like the last 3 or 4 years. I don't have an excuse to buy anything new. I was very fortunate this year that they sent me or Microsoft sent me that cool Clippy sweater. Otherwise, I'm like, what would I have worn for the alpacas? I was actually going to reboot my Christmas sweaters and go back to the beginning of my Christmas sweater list. That was like literally what was going to happen. But yeah, then Clippy arrived and I was like, okay, this is good. God damn it. Musty Spoon. That's funny. Oh, he's level 9. This is like one of his first matches. That's cool. Nice to see new people try Gears of War. Musty Spoon. Quite a name. Quite a name indeed. But I am hoping the end goal of this Activision Blizzard deal, though, is kind of growing all of these other titles by using Call of Duty. Like, it's not just about getting, like, cool perks and, you know, making Xbox, like, glorious in the gaming, you know, ring. Kind of is, you know. The prestige of owning the most important franchise there is. But, like, it is also, it's a game you can leverage to gain popularity for your other titles, advertising your other games, pushing your other games. You know, we've talked about, like, the esports component. I think it would be really smart for them to kind of, like, push and build all of their other titles up using COD. I think that would be genius, especially if they could, like, revitalize the MLG brand and connect that with, like, Start GG that they own. Which used to be Smash GG, now it's Smart GG, or Start GG. But you get what I'm saying is, like, they could really... They could use COD to hopefully grow these other series and, you know... Maybe get Halo kicking again, get Gears really rolling at top tier level. That would be excellent. That would be quite good. There's lots of greatness that can come from this deal. Not to mention me not missing out on all the cool influencer perks that Call of Duty and Blizzard titles have to offer. Yeah. So there you go. Because it was funny, like, I don't know if you guys watched, but we did streams there with Kevin. We streamed the co-op for all the Halo games there, beginning of the year, I think it was. And, he, you know, his big takeaway, too, was he's like, I can see why you're mad about this, is because, you know, there's no payoff for anything they set up. You're just sitting there for years and years and years waiting for a Halo game to come out. And then, you know, it goes in a completely different direction, and it's like, you know, it's frustrating. It really is. Kind of like the Star Wars stuff, where it's just like, what are they doing? Yeah. Fuck. Nice. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and we will be checking out the, what is it? The Crash Rumble? Crash Team... What? I don't know. Somebody in the chat probably knows the new Crash Bandicoot like party game or something. There's a beta this month, and yeah, my Activision, one of the Activision reps I have, not the usual guy I talk to, kind of messaged me asking me if I wanted how many codes I wanted. So we will be streaming it, I guess. We'll just stream for it. So, oh, I'm alive. All right. See that coming. Anyways, yeah, so we'll be streaming that when the time comes. We'll do a stream of Ghostwire Tokyo to talk and showcase that one because I actually quite like it, because you know I covered it on PS5 a year ago. We'll have Minecraft Legends streams, maybe at least one stream. We're not doing Dead Island. I believe. I'm looking at another avenue for it, but I don't think we're doing Dead Island. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Horizon, I should be covering the DLC. I think we'll do streams of the whole DLC. We'll just stream it all. That's kind of what the month looks like. Do I think EA will make Bad Company 3? No. No. I wouldn't count on that ever happening. They very much said that they don't know what made Bad Company so popular back in the day. So they wouldn't know what to do with the third one, but yeah, I don't think we'll ever see a Bad Company 3. I mean, hell, they're delisting Bad Company 1 and 2, right? So you don't really delist the earlier entries in a franchise if you you know, kind of intend to keep supporting it, right? So yeah, I don't think we'll ever see a Bad Company 3. It would be a pleasant surprise, but yeah, I don't see that down the road. If anything, we should have a new Battlefield at least announced this year, I would imagine. Now I wonder if Xbox is going to keep the Battlefield marketing and the Call of Duty marketing. Because obviously, like, PlayStation still has the marketing for COD up till 2024, so apparently like the next Black Ops will be the last marketed one. But we don't know how that might get impacted based on whatever kind of deals Microsoft tries to pull together, or if the Call of Duty this year has any impact on it, because it was supposed to be like an expansion year or something, but now it's like a full year. But yeah, so they'll still have the marketing. So I'm wondering if Xbox is going to hold on to Battlefield's marketing, or if they'll just drop it as soon as they don't need to. But Xbox does have a really good working relationship with EA as well, so... I mean, why not have both, actually? If you can. I mean, it's probably, like, not worth paying for both, but then I guess you don't necessarily have to pay for both, right? Because you just have to pay for Battlefield. You'd have to pay for the marketing cost, but you wouldn't have to pay to market COD because it'd be an internally owned thing. Something interesting to ponder. I'm so sorry for Musty Swift. Like, this is probably like his first or second match, and I'm just like really kicking his ass, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, I want new players to keep playing Gears, and you know, if I'm being just like killing them, at least I'm not like teabagging and like emotionally traumatizing him, at least, I guess. It could be worse, is what I'm saying. Because I think the math in Gears 4, it was like 55 or 60% of new players if they die X amount of times in their first match, never play a second one. So that's, you know, it's not a great number. What will the next Battlefield be like? It'll probably be like this 2042, but like probably more what people want. I don't know. Fallen Order. I have to request that still. I haven't requested it yet, so I have no idea about that one. I don't know. Maybe they'll do World War II again. I have no idea. But it'll be, you know, it'll be another Battlefield game. They're not gonna like wildly. Well, it depends on if we get, because there's supposed to be that spin-off Battlefield game made by like another studio, which is supposed to be like a hero shooter or something. I don't know if they've canceled that one or if it's still going on, but if that one comes out first, that's what we would get. But like the next DICE Battlefield is very likely going to be a very, very traditional Battlefield game. Traditional what, I don't know, but they're gonna try to appease the fans again. So we'll see what happens. Cause yeah, I don't think Battlefield will ever reach like the COD levels. Even in its best release, you know, Battlefield still couldn't even touch COD, so yeah. I think that concept's long, you know, flown the nest there, but I don't know, wouldn't it be wild if like all of a sudden Battlefield became that big, but I don't see it anymore. If there's one thing that I've like seen proven throughout my life and my, you know, career in video games is like Call of Duty always comes out on top. You could probably have a year where you don't release a Call of Duty game, and the previous year's Call of Duty game would still outsell the Battlefield game that came out that year. Yeah. That's a good number for fighting. What fighting games? What do you mean a good number for that one? When will we see the Gears and BioShock movie on Netflix? I don't know. When did they just start kind of writing Gears? Probably a few years. BioShock? Probably the next couple of years. I'm assuming they're gonna try to tie in BioShock with the next, because there's a new BioShock game coming. I don't know why it hasn't been announced yet. But like, there is a BioShock game like actively being worked on. It should have been announced by now. It was supposed to, like, I think the rumor was this was come out in 23, but that's obviously not happening unless it's going to be a shocker surprise. So probably a 24, 25 title, but like, yeah, they'll probably tie in the Netflix movie with it, because I think, haven't they been like shooting and stuff? I would say the next Netflix BioShock movie should be within the next couple of years, and then I think the Gears movie will be a few years out. Unless they put together like a quick anime one, because I think they're doing an anime thing too or something, so that could come faster, but like, you know, movies take time to write, and then they take time to shoot, and, you know, and they gotta like do casting announcements, and like, that's the funny thing about movies, is like, you can get a movie done pretty fast, but like, what typically happens is movies get announced like years, like a decade before a project actually gets like rolling and moving. Because like the Gears movie was announced, and it was supposed to be a Universal movie. It was announced at a Gears esports event back in like around Gears 4 coming out, like just after Gears 4 came out. And then just like now, we finally have details that they're actually writing it. So they still gotta write it, and they still gotta like, there's so many variables for movies. There really is. It's quite an interesting industry. I actually wish gaming was a bit more like the movie industry, because like gaming is so secretive that it's like you never, like, it's cool about movies because you know what's happening. Even if stuff doesn't happen, you hear about films like way before. And it's like, you know, it's fun to talk about and speculate. If we were, you know, in that industry, we'd be speculating about all kinds of weird, you know, heard of films and stuff. But obviously I do gaming, so we talk about gaming stuff more. But yeah, the movie industry is utterly fascinating. Hogwarts Poppy. Yeah, I don't think that interview is happening. I really, really don't. Like, it was like midday Saturday. She's like, you know, can we let's try to set up a date for this thing. How about tomorrow? I'm free. I'm like, okay, how about this hour? And then I like never heard back, and I'm like, okay, well here's the meeting if you want to do it. And then like I just sat in the meeting for a bit. I'm like, okay, she's not coming. Still haven't even gotten a reply back from her yet. So like, I don't know if I want to bother with it. I'm becoming a little bit more like, I don't know how you would say it, but I'm trying to like respect my time a little bit more, and I'm trying to give less of my time to people that don't like. You know what I mean? Like, constantly other people, it's like, if I mess up or I don't get things set up, I don't get second chances. So I'm kind of getting to that point with others where I'm kind of like, I am way too goddamn lenient for people and too nice about stuff. I'm trying to be a little bit stiffer on that kind of thing, but I don't know, man. Like, seriously, because it was like we were supposed to set it up for this one time, and then, you know, it wasn't available, or it was, you know, whatever. And then, like, I followed up, and I didn't hear for a couple weeks, and all of a sudden it's like, let's do it tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, and then I set everything up for it, and then I don't hear anything, and I was like, what do you want out of me, right? Yeah. Do I think Batista should play Marcus Fenix? No, he's too old. Stop with that, guys. It would be cool, but he's too old for playing Marcus Fenix. He could play Marcus Fenix in, like, Gears 4, but he is way too old.
Nice work.
So, like, you know, he'd be cool for Marcus Fenix. He would be really good for the role. But he's way too old. So when you hire, like, an actor, you have to have an actor that can be in your franchise for, like, 10 plus years. Because the idea of every movie nowadays is you want a series, you want a franchise, you want a trilogy of movies. So your actor has to be young enough that they can carry that franchise with their face for, like, 10 plus years. You know, because movie delays and stuff happen too, and blah blah blah. But like, yeah, that's a lot of things people don't think about. It's like, he's really old, and it's like, you know, sure, if we had gotten Gears, the movie, like 10 years ago, he would have been perfect. You know, he could have aged naturally into it. But like, you know, it's gonna be ridiculous if you get to Gears 3 and he's looking like he's supposed to be in like Gears 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you've got a Robert De Niro and the Irishman looking like an old guy, like CGI de-aged, kicking a young kid, which just looks terrible, and that just doesn't fly. It would be cool, but he's too old. Way too old for the role. I'd like it if they got him to at least cameo or something, would be kind of fun. You know what I mean? Jason Mimosa for Marcus? Huh. That actually... I have to think about that one. That's really interesting. Huh. Actually, I don't think I'd mind that. That actually might work. That's interesting. Bumstead? I'm not familiar with that guy. The Mario you are getting a Mario Cinematic Universe. I think the Mario movie's been doing pretty well, so yeah, they'll keep shoving those films down your throat. Think of like the Lego movie, but with Mario stuff. That's what's going to be happening pretty soon. Fallout TV trailer this year? Possibly. I think they just finished shooting, didn't they? Am I looking forward? Yeah, I've got Modern Warfare. My Activision guy sent me COD coins for the new season of Modern Warfare 2 so we will be streaming that on the Wednesday night, I think it is. Like I said, we'll be doing Ghostwire Tokyo stream on the night that's available, and I'll probably have reviews for it. I'm just debating if I want to cover the Series S version too for that one, or if it'll just be Series X. So yeah, I actually really like Ghostwire Tokyo. I covered it on PS5 when it came out last year. They're delisting like Battlefields. Yep, grab them while they're still there. These games don't last forever. A good number of fighting... I still don't get what you mean fully for fighting game number. I really don't understand that. He's a bodybuilder, not an actor. Wouldn't you rather have an actor, though, for Marcus? You know what I mean? Like, someone that can actually act and bring, like, gravitas and, like, style to the role. That's the, again, that's the shame about Batista, is like he actually can act. I just wish he was younger. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool things like that. You get a cool status symbol. Who doesn't want a status symbol? And it's only like $1 to join. There's channel member gifting, to gift the gift of channel membership to those that just do not grab channel membership, sadly. There's the Patreon option if you prefer that instead. There's the Amazon affiliate link. Yeah, there is actually. But there's the Discord for stream alerts. You know, when the streams are going on, and you know, people like chatting on the Discord. It's really entertaining. We got Chat GPT on there for some reason. I don't know how that got there, but people keep abusing that to give me golfing tips, which is lovely. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link as well. Free Xbox digital purchases. An easy way to support the content. I mean, you're buying stuff anyways, right? Stealing kills, ended lives. 10 years we'll get an Avengers-style Smash Bros. Movie. If the next couple Mario movies do well, yeah, you'll see a Smash Bros. Movie. Yeah. If they do well. The next one is supposed to be Donkey Kong. So that's how it, like, cinematic universes are difficult because, like, a lot of studios get way too cocky. So, like, Marvel, they had a goal in mind, but it was kind of like they did build towards it. Whereas, like, you look at DC, they're like, we want to do that now. Like, all the studios, they rush into it and they have the idea that, hey, we're making a cinematic universe, but, like, it doesn't usually organically work out like that ever. You gotta build it, you gotta be careful, you gotta maintain it, you usually gotta have a guy that, like, literally handles your lore and connectivity. So, yeah, I'd say you get 2, 3, you get 3 movies that are like Nintendo movies that do as well as this Mario movie's been doing. Yeah, you'll get a Smash Bros. Film, if that happens. But it's contingent on those ones, you know, on it continuing to do well. That's what, you know, allows them to eventually do that. So I guess keep watching it if you want more. Good job, team. Good job out there. Danny DeVito as Marcus? Sure, why not? I'm not playing it 120 FPS, no. My capture, or my pass, well, I don't have a pass-through device now. I have a capture device. My capture device doesn't do that. Did I see Sackboy got added? I did see that, well, actually somebody mentioned to me Sackboy got added, so that's cool. I covered that one at the launch of the PS5, so I already did a video and everything on it, but it's cool that people are able to check it out now. It's fun, cute little game. Yeah. Little Big Planet things were always kind of cute and cool looking. I'm waiting for them to add some classics for the month. I think I still have PS Plus. I'm not too sure. We'll see. If not, I'll go see if the PlayStation people will refill. But yeah, I usually just cover their classic editions and stuff. Or if I see a neat game to cover and do a video on, I'll go do it. Yeah, the PlayStation stuff can do well on the channel, but it doesn't like do quite as well. But yeah, I wish I would have had the PS5 at launch. I could have done a lot more videos and had more fans of PlayStation stuff on the channel, which would have been good, but you know, sucks to suck. It was hard to get one. Besides, I think I did pretty well with my Series X coverage, you know, gained a lot of viewers and that, so yeah, I did well. I did a good job. Henry Cavill's Marcus. I don't know if I really see that. His Superman role, he's not playing Superman, man. He's not. Hello there. Yeah, no, he's not gonna be playing Superman. They already confirmed that. He's out, man. You gotta give up the dream. You can thank Zack Snyder and his grimdark Superman for the reason you don't have Henry Cavill as Superman anymore. What are you doing, freaking swarm guys? Just sitting there. I always forget in this game that it's like it's RB now to like hold the chainsaw up. So used to holding the B button. Oh crap, I forgot it's that button. My bad. That poor guy was like trying to look the other way and he just got like mulched by me. Man, this is a long ass match of this. So that's what you get when you go to 3 rounds for some stupid reason. Yeah, that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Rock? Oh, get the Rock away from like everything. I'm so sick of the Rock and anything. I'm so tired of that dude. I've been tired of that dude longer than other people have been tired of that dude, but yeah, no, I am done with the Rock stuff. Big announcement. Christopher Judge's Marcus. Isn't he also pretty old? I don't actually, how old is that guy? I don't know. You bring this heavy gravitas. Yeah. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool maybe if there was like an unknown actor that was playing Marcus Fenix and just like nailed it. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise? But I think for Gears, it's kind of like they're pretty hard roles to cast for because like the Gears characters are so like roided out. Like even the normal looking characters, like Anya and like Carmine, are still like, you know, they're big. And it's hard to find like an actress that's like talented and like super muscular and strong. Oh my god, I want to see is it Anna Taylor-Joy? Who's the one that does like the chess gambit? I want to see her get all roided up to play Anya. Cause she's like a freaking like toothpick. Oh my god, that would be so funny. She's like big and buff for Gears. Oh man. God, that'd be so funny. Vin Diesel is Marcus. Oh my god. Pete David. Oh my god. That, I don't understand the appeal of that dude at all. But then again, what do I know? Carmine. I think Carmine would be like the one role you can have like a really fun, just kind of cameo thing with. Because, you know, Carmine has to appear in like all of the movies, right? If you're, you know, doing the whole joke thing, but I feel like that's a big part of Gears of War is you have to have Carmine in it. I would find it very strange if there was a Gears movie and they didn't include that character.
Eyes on target. Oh yeah.
Do we even have a full game still? No, people have been quitting because it goes on forever, this. It's the match that never ends. But yeah, I'm hoping someday we get better capture card technology so I can record at 4K 120. Wouldn't that be sick? But then again, you know, YouTube doesn't even like support 120 FPS, so it's like, ugh, but it would be nice, yeah. Because I spent all this money, you know, like I did the big PC upgrade and stuff, and I bought, you know, I went internal with my capture card essentially. Was what I did, but you know, I bought like the best one that was available, but we still don't have anything that does 4K 120. I need to test it out, but apparently my capture card does allow like pass through it like 1440 120, but yeah, it gets a little, I don't know how to describe it. Like if you try to do any VRR stuff through like capture card type cables, it gets really funky. So I tend to not do that kind of stuff when I'm recording. And I usually leave all my recording stuff in like the whole time. Like there's this upcoming game that I had to like check out on like all these different things. So I had to like unplug and replug all these cords in to try out the 120. So when I do the recording of stuff at like 120 FPS, I have to like use the Xbox built-in DVR and stuff to like do that so that it's actually like presenting properly. It's such a pain in the ass. That Xbox DVR is so goddamn unreliable. Yeah, elite sniper, suck it. Hold the line. I was the MVP, guys. I'm the greatest there ever was. Don't you forget that.
And with gears like you, it is
Do I think a Red Dead Redemption movie's in the work? I don't think I've heard anything recent about that. You've been having fun with the PS3? Why? You were playing Kick-Ass, like Kick-Ass the video game? Is that a thing? Was that a thing? I remember enjoying the movies when I was a young child. It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I also thought that was really funny was like the Star Wars celebration weekend has been this weekend, and they were like announcing all these like new Star Wars films and shows, and I'm like, how many of these are actually gonna get off the ground? Because you know what I mean? They've announced like, I think since Disney bought them, like several different Star Wars movies with like several different directors, and I'm kind of like, I'm at the point where I'm like, is this actually happening, or are you guys just saying this to sound cool? You know what I mean? Because there was like, what's her name? Whoever made Wonder Woman 84 that was terrible. She was supposed to do Rogue One, and that got canceled. And I think the Taika Waititi trilogy or something got canceled. And then there was supposed to be the Rian Johnson trilogy, which I guess is still on the back burner. And there was Kevin Feige was supposed to get a movie. They were handing out the Star Wars movies like candy, and like none of them have happened. So yeah, they announced all these films, and it's like they even announced like that Rey movie, and I'm like, is that gonna happen, or are you guys just saying it's gonna happen? Because I'm kind of like, I don't know. Huh? I had no idea about those games. So that's interesting. Why are we getting the live-action Moana movie? Because The Rock can't help himself. Am I gonna get Jedi Survivor when it comes out? If they send me a review code, I'll cover it. If not, I'm probably not gonna buy it. Again, guys, I blew the game buying budget this year on Hogwarts, so you know it's what people asked for, and I had a lovely time with Hogwarts. I really did. I had a lovely time with it, but yeah, I blew my spending budget for games on that one. You know, I can't live, save up for a house, and buy every goddamn video game out there. It's too hardcore. Yeah, oh, that reminds me, I gotta do my freaking banking this week. See, now I don't know if I have to call and change what banking day I'm doing stuff on, because like there's this other thing I have to do this week possibly, but I don't know if that's happening. People are way too loosey-goosey in scheduling me to do stuff. Because yeah, I was really excited to get my house going, but now I'm like, what I was supposed to be possibly getting isn't coming till like way later, I guess, due to someone not doing what they're supposed to. And yeah, now I'm looking at like 6 to 9 months away at least. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What about Gal Gadot? She can't act at all. Like, not in the slightest. She is a terrible, terrible actress. Case in point, the Death on the Nile movie. Man, that is actually, like, you know, kind of a neat film, good actors, quality stuff, and then there's just Gal Gadot. She just can't act. She's a pretty gal, but she just cannot act at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah. It is what it is. You can only coast by on good looks, depending on the roles you get along the way, but yeah, it really takes you out of that film.
Flame!
What do I think of Rey Palpatine returning? I'm tired of Star Wars at this point. Erase the sequel trilogy? They're not erasing the sequel trilogy. They're building onto it. Why do you think they would announce a Rey movie taking place after the other stuff? Announce all these films that are supporting the sequel trilogy. They're not erasing it. They're expanding it. They're leaning into it, essentially. Really, that's what you took out of them announcing a Rey movie that takes place 15 years after the end of the episode 9? You took that as them hiding the sequel stuff? I mean, hell, like Mandalorian and stuff is like building towards it. But I stopped watching that too. Man, it sucks not having that like Star Wars passion anymore. I really like Star Wars. I mean, I guess I still like Star Wars, but I'm just tired of new Star Wars stuff. Which is wild to think of. Yeah, coming from some guy, but I met one gal that said she likes Star Wars, and my like heart lit up with excitement to, yeah, I don't want to watch any more of this. I even loved, you know, Baby Yoda and stuff there, and I was just like, now I'm just like, whatever. I still like you, Baby Yoda. I've got like the little Grogu, you know. I don't know what you would call that. It's like it's a pretty big one. It's like this big. He wears the Santa hat all year for me. Yeah. It's not that stuffy. I don't know. It's like a display thing. I still like it, but yeah. I didn't watch Book of Boba Fett. Don't remember what happened in last season of Mandalorian. Haven't watched any of the Mandalorian. Haven't watched any of the Star Wars spin-off stuff. Just kind of stopped. Just kind of stopped being interested. Getting used to the controller. You're enjoying Faults and Gears Tactics. They're pretty good games. Pretty good games indeed. I hope you enjoyed the content and stuff like that. You don't think they'll lose money? I think they'll probably make money. Again, assuming if the movie even gets off the ground, right? That's the big question, is like, is this movie happening? I know they've like paid Daisy Ridley off or whatever, but it's not like she exactly had a lot of roles going on otherwise, right? If anything, they probably got like a budget off of her. What was the last thing I saw her in? Was she in The Glass Onion as a sexy? No, that was that one terrible film about all those actors losing their mind in that hotel with Nebula's actress there. Oh, Gillian, right? Yeah, Gillian and Daisy Ridley's like a sexy trainer that's like kind of BDSM-like. Was it Duchovny or something like that in that one? I think that's what that was the last time I saw her in anything. But yeah, they probably got a bundle deal on her. Even if it doesn't go through. What do I think of the Alien series movies? I mean, they're extreme hit or miss. Do I think aliens exist? I mean, it's statistically likely. Is the Elite Controller 2 worth buying? I have no idea. I never got to review it. Yeah, I've got my custom controller from, I think it's Hex Gaming. Let me look that up. The least I could do for them sending me a cool controller is to say that occasionally. Although I'm gonna have to do the big ask. I'm kind of like, this controller obviously, like if you guys have been here, like the right bumper doesn't work anymore, and like the grip's all gone. So like I'm gonna see if they want to renew things with me by sending me another controller. If not, I'm gonna reach out to another company that does custom controllers and get one or something. I'm sure somebody will want to work with me to send me a controller. Yeah, it's Hex Gaming. I do have a review of it up on the channel as well. It's really nice. It's got the back buttons, and you can do the different designs on it. I quite like it. It's been really good. But you know, like all Xbox controllers, bumpers and stuff go on them, and the grip wears out. just the way things go. It was Modern Warfare 2 that killed it, really. Those long ass streams of that game when it came out. Just COD is brutal on the controller. I want to put that out there. Just brutal on it. Can't remember what the command is. Is it Xbox controller? I wish YouTube chat had a better integrated kind of command system. Is it Xbox controller, or is it like controller Xbox? So I'm kind of curious about that. Controller? It's controller Xbox. That's what it is. Oh no, it worked. Okay. Did I play The Last of Us on PC? Yeah, I did. Did you not see the review video I did? Yeah, no, I did a video of it running on the 4090. It's up on the channel. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool modes. It's like a buck to join from the weird money thingy below the chat. Being a member is better. And you get that cool S icon, which is nice. There's the channel member gifting. There's the Patreon option. The Discord for stream alerts and for fun chatter with other people. Why not join the Discord? There's the Xbox Store affiliate link for any digital Xbox purchases, and the Amazon affiliate link as well. And remember guys, I gotta make money too. I can chill out in my house and just relax and get day drunk and chill. Lots of chilling. Race? You're not even using her name right, man. It's R-E-Y. I don't think Ray, like, okay, let's be really clear here though. Daisy Ridley is a very good actress. She just got really bad material to work with. I don't think the idea of Ray as a character is bad, but I just think of most of the stuff surrounding her isn't like the best. A bit overpowered. The whole Palpatine angle is just the dumbest fucking thing in existence. The whole thing where she's in the desert burying the blades is dumb. A lot of dumb stuff around her character. I don't know if her character is necessarily the problem. I think it's more how her character is written and designed and executed upon. Yeah. Anyways. It is what it is. Does Xbox have SCUF controllers? I have no idea. I've not worked with them, so I don't have a clue. What do I think Jim Cameron's biggest movie? Jim Cameron. Jim Cameron. The biggest movie after Avatar? That guy's gonna die making Avatar films. He's got like he's planning an Avatar 5? He's gonna make 5 of them, so like he'll be dead by the time he's done making Avatar movies. Sounds like I'm getting Star Wars fatigue. Yeah, no, I've gotten Star Wars fatigue. I've gotten Marvel fatigue. I've got life fatigue too, you know. I'm fatigued right out of other people. But yeah, no, definitely Marvel fatigue, definitely Star Wars fatigue. Which is funny, because, like, again, Star Wars is, like, such a cherished thing to me. Like, I remember being, like, it was 5 or 6 and, like, shoving in the VHSs of, like, the original Star Wars movies. I might have been younger, actually. Might have been, like, 4 or 5 doing VHS, because I remember that was leading up till watching The Phantom Menace in theaters when I was, like, a very, very young child, like 2001 or something. Like, literally, my earliest memory of a movie theater is going to watch episode 1. I'm not even kidding. That's, like, literally the oldest memory I have watching a movie. And then after that, like, not watching a movie, but watching, well, actually, probably watching a movie, I guess. But, yeah, my first theatrical experience that I remember was The Phantom Menace. Because I got a little Star Wars ship toy, which was cute. And then also Scooby-Doo, the live-action one. I remember watching that in theaters. Otherwise, it's kind of like, I don't really remember other viewings. But, no, I was really, really big Star Wars fan. Again, still probably am. I'm just so tired of it. They've taken the fun away. I think it started around episode 9. Yeah, I think it was episode 9 where that became a problem. Because I remember sitting there as like, I had to coordinate, because my sister and I, we would go watch the tentpole movies, but like, you know, Star Wars 9, have to get tickets right away to go watch, right? I remember watching that, you know, kind of being excited, going into the theater and just being like, mad. I was mad at that movie. I was never like, you know, I've watched a fucking shit ton of films in my life. Like, I've reviewed, fuck, I don't know, like, probably like 500 movies or something on my website. I've probably seen well over 1,000 films in my day. And, like, I never had a response of being mad at a movie until I watched episode 9. Like, I was furious watching that film in the theater. It was, like, insulting that Disney would do that to me. Absolutely insulting. God, I hate that film so fucking much. Like, I actually, like, passionately dislike that movie. It's a weird feeling to have, but man, do I dislike that one. I dislike everything it stands for, I dislike the plot, I dislike the characters, I dislike the Fortnite connection. God, that movie sucks. Every part of that film is just absolute rubbish. Start to finish, nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense, that film. Anyways. You found the Avatar game for $35 on eBay? Dude, I've seen multiple listings of that game for like $5 Canadian. So like, keep looking. You can get a better deal than $35. Yeah. Have I played Avatar on 360? I did. I did play Avatar. That's funny. That's funny. I did play Avatar on 360. The multiplayer was fun from what I remember. I'm trying to find a copy of it for a good price so I can do a video of it on the channel. There will be a plethora of 360 videos coming up soon. Like non-backwards compatible stuff. We've got, like, I don't know if you guys saw on the YouTube stories, like I've got like stacks of 360 games I've been picking up and original Xbox games to do videos on, and they're all uploaded. They're waiting for a day to release, but you will see a whole bunch of those over the next couple months, so enjoy. Yeah, and I'm trying to get my hands on Avatar and some other titles. I've had some good success on the Facebook Marketplace, I gotta say, like, really good success. So I'm getting like literally like $5 a pop for all of them, so very proud. I actually like episode 8. I stand by that one, actually, because that one actually was a film experience. But no, I really, like I said, I've never hated a film before until I watched episode 9. I really, really fucking hate that movie. Like, passionately hate episode 9. Like, I wish it didn't even exist. I hate that movie to the highest level. Like I said, I've reviewed probably like 500 movies. I've watched well over 1,000 films. I hate episode 9. Do I know why 50 cent is expensive? Not a lot of copies were made of it. It's the novelty of 50 cent. It's backwards compatible, but only via disc. And it's just considered a rare item, so that is why 50 Cent Blood on the Sand is such a rarity. And I keep trying to find it, but I can't, because it's like $100, and it's not worth it to do a video on. Attack of the Clones on DVD? Yeah, I probably owned Attack of the... Yeah, no, I owned Attack of the Clones on DVD. I remember going and buying the limited edition set of, like, the DVDs for the original trilogy. You get, like, a cool fancy case. I remember doing that at Future Shop for you Canadians out there, because Future Shop doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I really, really dislike episode 9. I really, yeah, I don't like that one. I've said as much. So that's why I like Star Trek more than Star Wars. No, I like Star Wars more than Star Trek. But I have, I've grown an appreciation for Star Trek. Like, I really wasn't into it when I was younger. But I watched the new Star Trek movies. I kind of, you know, I enjoyed them for what they were. I actually really liked, what was the last one they did? The one where they're playing, like, Sabotage. I like that film, because that was kind of a fun little adventure thing for them. Can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I quite like that Star Trek film. But what really got me interested in Star Trek was Lower Decks. I watched. It's an animated Star Trek show, which kind of like pokes fun at Star Trek, but it also is like really into the lore. So yeah, I really liked Lower Decks. I super got into it, and then I watched the original Star Trek series on Netflix when it was available. I binged it all. The third season is terrible, but the first 2 Star Trek seasons, oh my god, incredible. From the, you know, the 60s original Star Trek stuff. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. And then I've been kind of catching bits of the latest Picard season, not the other stuff. And yeah, that's about it. But I'm kind of, I like Star Trek a bit more now than I did back in the day. It's still not at the level of love that I have for Star Wars, but I do really appreciate it for, like, it's very thought-provoking. if that makes sense. Really, really kind of like at times it can make you think, not as much the new Star Trek stuff, but it's neat. I like the idea of a storyline where, you know, it's like the brightness of humanity's exploration. Because everything is so depressing in space, you know. It's like humans get to travel the stars, but it's like, it's this depressing hell of a scenario. You know, if you've seen me complain about that for games, it's like, you know, oh, we've done these great things, but everything has fallen apart. And it's just like, oh, well, that's depressing. So Star Trek was kind of cool until they did that stupid, and I just read about it, I didn't watch any of that crap, because I tried to, the Star Trek Discovery, I thought it was just terrible. But like, you know, they pissed all over that concept, but no, I thought that was neat about Star Trek, is this like a future where humans have like figured their shit out, and we're like cruising the cosmos, questioning the big things in life. It's a neat idea. It's not like, you know, say Destiny, where it's like, we traveled the cosmos, but everything fell apart. You know, like every future kind of thing is like so depressing and demoralizing. That's why I'm excited about Starfield, because I think Starfield's going to be a little bit about that, where it's going to be more about the excitement of exploration and the, you know, the thrill of adventure, and a little less the world is ending. Everything's fallen apart. Humanity has suffered. We're in space and it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'll be refreshing. At least I hope it will be. I like Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I saw that one for my birthday when I was a kid. That was the first movie I saw multiple times in the theater. Yeah, I remember going, like, I saw it for my birthday with a bunch of my pals, which was so sick. And I saw it afterwards. And then I went with my grandmother to watch one of the late showings of it before it kind of like left the theater. And it was like, it was still on film back then. So the shot of it on the screen looked like there was like splotches and stuff, because it had been run so many times. And that was really, really cool. Because it's all digital now, right? So like that won't happen, or it shouldn't happen, but so that was like, it was really, really cool. Yeah, so I remember that one. I don't know why she wanted to go watch that, but we went and watched Star Wars, and it was great. Yeah, I'll always love Episode 3. I really like that one. I'd watch it actually for every one of my birthdays. I would actually sit there and I'd watch Episode 3 as like a thing on that day. Now I'm, you know, busier, but it was fun. It was a good tradition. Dude, we're not even. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you say anything is better than like Episode 9, it's just like, I'm not even gonna honestly like even take on the conversation. I'm not even gonna like talk about it. You know, you can say, oh, I hate like 8 or this, or I hate 7, or I hate this Star Wars movie more than 9, or something. Like, end of story. Like, I cannot have my mind changed. My opinion is 100%. 9 is like literally the worst Star Wars film, and it's one of the worst films I've ever watched in my life. It's insulting, it's terrible, and it's just absolute garbage. There's literally, I have no more discussion to add to that other than I really fucking hate that movie. Like, seriously, you know, there's no mind changing, there's nothing on that one, and the story, that's just how I think about that film. And I've read all kinds of things, I've talked to other people that have different thoughts, but at the end of the day, yeah, no, that I can't stand that movie. Like, literally, when I go to show my kids like Star Wars, hopefully, you know, I get to have some kids down the road. You know, Sky Captain 2.5 there. I'm gonna stop at Episode 8 and just be like, we're finished. You can go watch Episode 9 if you want. It's not a story, you know, hopefully I'll have a wife or something and be like, this isn't the story your father would show you, and he'd give you the Episode 9 copy. But, no, seriously, I won't. I won't entertain that movie. I won't watch that movie again. I don't like that film. I've watched a lot of bad movies. That one really, really takes the cake. I'm hurt about that movie. Like, I actually feel emotional pain from the thought of that one. Is that a torque bow up there? Or is that, oh, that's a long shot, okay. Because I was like, usually you only see that light on the torque bow, right? When it's going, like, whizzing up. I guess that was more of the light of the lens of the sniper rifle, right? God damn it. A Star Trek game from Telltale? Is there actually like a Star Trek game from Telltale? Because that would be really cool. Yeah. Who's my favorite captain on Star Trek? Oh, that's interesting. I think... I'd have to go with Kirk, like the OG Kirk. There's just something about him, like... The way he commands the ship with such swagger is just, like, unreal. You know what I mean? Like, he's, like, the perfect kind of, like, captain. Like, you know the 60s one with Shatner there? He's just, like... I haven't, like, I've watched the movies when I was younger, but I don't remember them, if that makes sense. Like, my family was into Star Trek, so I did go, and I do remember Nemesis, which, from what I understand, wasn't very good. I barely remember it. But, like, because they were really into TNG, the Next Generation. Yeah, they quite liked that one, because they would always watch all the Star Trek crap, you know, Deep Space Nine and stuff like that. Which is funny that I don't have a recollection of that, but I remember Dead Like Me and, like, CSI from when I was a kid, but not any of the Star Trek stuff, which is hilarious. Because I don't know if you guys have watched Dead Like Me and stuff, but, like, I watched that when it was airing, and I would not have been very old. Same with CSI, like, when CSI... Literal CSI, Miami, and Vice and all that were airing. I was literally watching those. But, yeah, no, I don't really remember the Star Trek stuff. I'd have to go with Kirk. It's like... He's really cool with the swagger, but he's also, like... very, you know, hits the thought market too, where he's kind of pondering things. Very fun captain. Yeah. I also don't mind, oh god, what's his name? Oh my god. From the... He runs the Titan. This is fucking hilarious. You know, he's got, like, the love of jazz. Sorry, I can't quite think of his name. You know, he's Picard's buddy there. Oh my god. I'm gonna get a shit from like Star Trek fans for that, but I can't remember his name right now. But I know his ship, the Titan there. Ah, whatever that is. Do I think Revenge of the Sith should have been a 2-part movie? I mean, what else would they have added? Like, I've seen the deleted scenes from episode 3. You know, I don't think they would have really changed things up too much. Like, at the end of the day, George Lucas put out 6 films that told the story he wanted to tell, and it delighted generations across multiple decades. And, you know, that was the story he wanted to put together. If you read the novelization, like, I think Revenge of the Sith is even better. So I was like, sure, you know, you could have fleshed it out more. You could have made it longer. 2-parter movies weren't really done back then. You know, it's not like nowadays, or... Well, I don't even think they do them right now, actually. They kind of stopped that in the late 2010s. But, you know, I don't think they would have done a part 2. I'm in the firm belief where it's kind of like, you know, like the Snyder films for, like, DC stuff. But people are like, oh, but the extended cut. It's like, well, you can't show an extended cut in the movie theater because it's too fucking long. You gotta... You know what I mean? Like, if you can't do your job as a director to deliver a timely film, all the content in your film, you're not doing your job properly. And, you know, it would be, like, if there was, like, a director's cut for, like, Revenge of the Sith that added more, like, I swear by Spider-Man 2.1, I think that movie is just, you know, absolutely perfect in that way with that extra content, but, like... I don't know, you'd have to have filmed more. Riker, that's his name. Thanks, man.
Never quit.
I knew something was going to be like right away on that one. Yeah, Riker, I quite like his... Because he's just like a balls-to-the-wall crazy captain of that ship. It's just nuts. Like, absolutely cool. Just fun. From what you've seen of it. Star Trek Beyond, that was the other Star Trek film I've liked. See, it's a shame we don't have Kevin in the chat. He loves Star Trek. Yeah. Love Star Trek. Xbox 360 of OG games? How do you know the one with his backport? There's a website where you can see all of the backwards compatible games that run on the Series X and stuff. I don't know if I have it available, but I could probably pull it up for you. It's a huge listing of all the games that run. Have I played Time Splitters? Yeah, I've got videos of Time Splitters 2 and Future Imperfect running on the Series X on the channel. If you need videos of those, let me know. Or if you need links to those videos, let me know. But yeah, I've covered both the Time Splitters games that are running on the platform. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that covers that stuff. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. It's like $1 to join. You get a cool icon beside your name. And the icon becomes more powerful as you're a channel member for longer. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and for chatter. People like going on there to chat. The Xbox Store affiliate link and the Amazon Store affiliate link for purchases on the Xbox Store or the Amazon Store. And yeah, easy way to support the channel and all that great stuff that I work on and all that.
I took a hit.
Oh, damn it. Aww. Oh, that's a cool one. I like that. Like some cog tags, but it's like you? No, that's cool. I like that. That's a cool death kill thing.
Here we go.
Got my frags. That guy should die a little bit faster, because I think the frag got a little bit of splash damage on him. Move, guys, there's... Boom shot. Did I play through episode 9 in LEGO Skywalker Saga? Yeah, I played through it. It's part of the review and job. We streamed it too. I don't know if you missed that, but I streamed... I did a stream for each of the eras of the Star Wars, the LEGO Star Wars games. I did the prequel stream, then the original trilogy stream, and then I did the sequel stream. Yeah. I did play through it. I'm not gonna like skip a part of a game because I just like a movie. I'm just not gonna watch the movie ever again. It's a little different when it's a video game too. It doesn't improve it to any degree, but you know. Yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. If anything, Traveler's Tales did a better job with episode 9 than they did in the movie. Do I think Gears Judgment was overhated? Does Kevin go to Star Trek conventions? No, but he really likes the thoughts. Like we've actually done streams where Kevin and I sit there and really chat about Star Trek stuff, and he's, you know, quite a bit more knowledgeable and into it than I am. Next time we do something like Age of Empires or whatnot, you know, ask him some questions. He'd love to answer them, I would imagine. But Gears Judgment, I think it was reviewed fairly. I think maybe the community hated on it a bit too much, but like, I'd like them to do a remaster or like a remake of Gears Judgment and like change the control scheme, and I think it would be received a lot better, if that makes sense. Like Gears Judgment actually had some pretty interesting technology improvements for Gears, but like, and the overrun mode was really good, but there were like, the campaign is fine, the multiplayer is really awkward and weird though. It is. We stream. I'm the #1 Gears of War Judgment streamer, if you didn't know that. But like, I don't know. It's a very average game. We streamed it actually. Kevin and I, we were gonna do the co-op streams for all the Gears games, but we haven't done the other ones yet. But we did a whole stream of Judgment like a month ago, 2 months ago. So that's up on the channel if you want to watch us play that. I don't hate the game, but I definitely don't love it as much as any of the other Gears games. It's just incredibly okay. And that's fine. Not every game needs to be incredible. Ah, goddammit. Survival mode in Gears Judgment? I'm indifferent towards that, but I really liked Overrun mode. I really liked Overrun. I was always disappointed when they never brought that back. Yeah, the controller scheme and stuff was just weird. Do I know when Knights of the Old Republic will be out? I don't know if that'll ever come out. So what happened with that one is Asper was working on it, but Asper is kind of a company that does like they port games. So from what I understand, it was a bit too much of an undertaking for them to like remake Star Wars. Like apparently they had a meeting where PlayStation and I can't remember what the source was on this, but like apparently PlayStation and Lucasfilm had a meeting with them to like look at the game because it was supposed to come out, I think this year or last year it was supposed to come out. And apparently like it was so bad that like Asper, like they got kicked off the project officially. Like we know that, but apparently the meeting, like Lucasfilm and Sony were just not happy at all about it. So Asper isn't working on it, and I think, is it Saber or something? A new developer is working on the game. So it's been delayed indefinitely. From what I understand, they're like completely rebooting Knights of the Old Republic. Like rebooting all the work and starting from like scratch, so probably at least a few years of wait if it gets done. Like allegedly that's why Microsoft didn't pick up that project, the Knights of the Old Republic remake, was because of the state of it or something like that. Apparently. I don't know. So that's kind of what happened with that one, from as far as I can understand it. I'd have to go look up like the sources. Oh, the boom shot, damn it. I'd have to look up what the sources are for that one because I don't remember, but that's as far as I understand. Because if you guys don't know, like Knights of the Old Republic is like a legacy franchise for Xbox. Like those were big original Xbox titles, so that's one of those things that you would consider a legacy series. So it was kind of like genuinely shocking when Xbox didn't, you know, pick that up. And it was like lost to PlayStation as like a timed exclusive, they said. But like, yeah, apparently it was an absolute mess, and I think that could kind of be compounded by the fact that like they literally announced that a new studio is working on it, and you don't hand off a game unless it's in a really bad state. So kind of like Dead Island being handed off 4 times, 5 times. It was 5 times. Yeah. The rainbow guns. Gears has always had silly stuff like that. Like back to like Gears 3 was when that started. Yeah, they had the rainbow gun skins in like Gears 3 and stuff. Back then it was just a rainbow, guys. Literally just a rainbow. Nothing else, just a rainbow. Oh, I was MVP with the Canadian flag, guys. Is Rom Shadow pretty good? It's great. I recommend Rom Shadow. Really good DLC. Yeah. Yeah, no, that one is actually really good. I do say check that one out. I think we streamed that one too, or we did Aftermath, I think. I can't remember. We had a discussion about it, Kevin and I, because we were like, I think we were saying we should have done Gears 3, stopped halfway through Gears 3, went back onto Gears Judgment to do one of the DLCs, and then went back to Gears 3 because it like takes place in the middle of it. But that's not Rom Shadow, I don't think. Something else, yeah. But Rom Shadows is a good DLC. I would recommend that one. What do we get? Oh, Exhibit. I like Exhibit. It's such a cool map, like visually, gameplay wise. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, like I said, cool games coming out this week, guys. So we should have some good videos, I think, on some stuff soon. Yeah, I've got some new videos to make on some things, too. I think tomorrow we're gonna finally do Scars Above as a stream. Assuming I'm, like, emotionally up to it. We'll see how that goes. You never played multiplayer? For what? But did you never play multiplayer? Did I ever do the Gears Easter egg to see the chicken? The golden flaming chicken? Yeah, I did that one. Lots of fun. Knights of the Republic remake not looking so good. It's definitely not looking so good. Which is a shame though, right? Like, you know, it's nice to have games that are like classics be revitalized over time. Although the person that they had come in to do the writing was like a little bit, I don't know, I'm hoping that maybe that person's gone too, because they said that they didn't like the Knights of the Old Republic story, so I don't know why you would hire someone that doesn't like the story to come rewrite the story, but, you know, whatever.
Hold your ground. Limit their advantage.
You know, it's like those, you know, it's like bringing in people that don't like Halo to make the fucking Halo TV series. Right? It's like, why would you do that? I love the rainbow skin on this gun. It's like fucking ridiculous looking. I'm sorry, it's not a gun, but like this big stick thing. It just looks ridiculous. What? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Did you see that? Would Xbox allow a 10 terabyte drive? Yeah, I think so. You should go read up on the limits, though. I've got 2 8 terabytes on mine. I don't see why you couldn't put a 10 terabyte on there. And I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Some games don't need remakes. Well, see, here's the thing, is like, if you don't keep updating these games, you don't keep them in the zeitgeist, they vanish. You know? Like, there's a lot of games that are backwards compatible on Xbox, but there's hundreds of games that aren't backwards compatible. And there's thousands of games that have been released that you can't even play today. So there is definitely a need to preserve and upgrade games over time, which takes a lot of work and effort, but it's worthwhile to make sure that they're still available for people down the road. So like, you can be like, remakes aren't needed, but like, you've got to do something to preserve some games in the long term, because they just, you know, games age a little worse than something like, say, a movie. Like, they do, like, if you guys don't know about films, they spend a lot of money and a lot of time doing upscales and preservation efforts for film. Whereas, like, for gaming, it's a little even more effort and work, because you have to keep upgrading games for different standards and stuff over time. Like, my father plays Age of Empires, he plays Civilization 2, which came out in, like, 98, 97? And, like, the game doesn't technically run on anything like Windows 10 or higher, but, like, so the community had to step in, and there's actually a patch you can download that allows that game to run on modern, like, you know, modern PCs and stuff. And that's a Take-Two franchise, Civilization, and they don't care about Civ 2 or Civ 1 or 3 or, you know what I mean? Like, it's abandonware, some of these titles. But, like, you know, if the community didn't step in and actually release a patch so that that game works, it would just be lost, you know, it wouldn't be playable. So you do need to actually occasionally upgrade and improve and re-release games so that they can still be enjoyed by people. Otherwise, they get forgotten. You heard Metal Gear Solid remake? Yeah. Yeah. So, and another thing is licensing as well. So, if it gets too far out, sometimes it becomes too tricky to work out the licensing for a game. And that is another bad thing as well. And then, you know, if the licensing can't be worked out, the game just vanishes too. So that's why you remaster, you remake, is to keep the games running, to keep the quality of the game up, to modernize the game when you can, to keep the licenses going in check. Gaming preservation is something that people never thought about, and is now, I think, pretty important. So, you know, some people may go like, oh, this isn't needed or that's not needed, but it is usually a good thing. Like, you know, it's about money too, but like something like was The Last of Us Part 1 getting a remake, it was kind of like not needed, but also it was pretty well done, so it was awesome, but like, you get what I mean? Like, that one's so new and relevant that it was kind of like, it just had a remaster. But, yeah, it's interesting, that kind of stuff. It is. But I would much prefer games that are a lot older, like Knights of the Old Republic, get remakes, instead of just, like, being left and forgotten. But then you get into the realm of, like, you know, and they're remaking things. Should they be changing things? Should they be keeping stuff the same? And that's a big question too, right? And especially with how society is about certain things nowadays, you know, you gotta like censor and remove stuff, and I'm wondering if we're gonna get to a point where we're like, we start desensitizing things again and like go back to like older versions of stuff because it's like the original artistic like design concept, but I have no idea. We'll see what happens. We will see. That's another whole layering how things are done. And of course people have different opinions as well. God damn it. Really thought I was gonna get that guy. Do I like Morbius? I didn't bother watching Morbius. That movie looked so bad. I wasn't gonna go watch that one. And apparently, if you watch the box office, nobody else did. You want the original Resident Evil PS1 trilogy on Xbox? I thought all the Resident Evil games, well, not all of them, but I thought, isn't that available? Like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0. Which Resident Evil specifically are you missing? Because like, I think they've got almost all of the money on the Xbox. Or are you talking about like in the original style? Because a lot of these have been like remasters or quick remakes or ports and stuff. More context is needed on my end, I guess I would say. Yeah. More context. Alright, let's go for the sniper. I'm just excited for when, like, you know, the new Gears comes out, and we have, like, all these excuses to stream the ever-living hell out of it. It's gonna be nice. That's the problem. Xbox has all these studios, and they're still not, like, releasing games on a schedule enough where I'm, like, really banking on the views, if that makes sense. But I think it'll start this year. I think we'll finally start to get this big tentpole stuff, you know. Minecraft Legends, Ghostwire Tokyo, we had Age of Empires 2 did really, really well, which was awesome. We got Age of Empires 4, we got Starfield after Redfall there, Forza. Should be a good year. Should be a good year. The hell happened over there? I just see bits of people. Which is never a good sign. You know, if there's bits of like people that aren't your people, that's fine, but like, you know. Did he say aesthetic? Because that's, you know, that's a word I use. Or did he say pathetic? Does anyone know what that Swarm dude said? Did he say aesthetic or did he say pathetic? Ice cream, good for you, man. Ice cream is good. $1 more billion? You damn right. Yeah, Dead Space remake. The Last of Us remake. That's I think I was saying that like not too long ago. I was like, you know, if they keep pumping out remakes like this, I'm kind of like wondering about other like 360 era titles like remade that would be way better. I'm like, 'cause they've been nailing those remakes recently. That Dead Space remake was like top notch. I've heard the Resident Evil remake was top notch too, but didn't get to cover it because I guess I'm not good enough. Not good enough for Capcom, guys. I just didn't get enough views and likes, I guess. My value was not there. But at least I was valuable enough to sit there and get my ass pounded in freaking PGA Tour. That was great. The Redfall preview? Nah, whatever, man. If I'm not previewing it, who cares? Will I play Diablo 4 when it's out? Yeah, I will, definitely. Oh yeah, certainly. I'm pretty sure I'll get that one to cover no problem. And even if I don't, I'll probably grab that one too. But yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll get Diablo 4 to cover the hell out of it. Yeah. Remakes of 1 to 3. Oh, okay, so you want like... So what one are you missing then? For Resident Evil stuff then, if that's the case. Oh good, the whole fucking team just spawned there. Lovely. Run away. Too bad it's not like the Gears 1 days, like live streaming that game would have been just wild, doing like the back and forth, like you know, like Warzone and stuff would have been sick. Actually, I don't even think I would have had the internet to like live stream back then, probably. That would have been a very, very different time. Internet-wise, because like, what, 2006, 7 or so? Oof. I remember sitting there and having to wait like 6 hours to download like the Halo map packs when they came out. The internet was so fucking bad. It was like, what, this is like 300 megabit like freaking map packs? I wonder why that was so bad. Oh man, my internet used to be atrocious as a child. Just atrocious. Even now, it's not very good, but you know. It's better than, way better than what I had. That's like kind of one of my like #1 goals for like house buying is like being able to get gigabit. Secondly, 2 bathrooms. 2 bathrooms, guys. If you're not buying a house with 2 bathrooms, what are you gonna do with your life? And don't give me that, oh, it's good enough for now. It's like, yeah, you get a child or something. It's like 2 bathrooms at least. At least. Maybe a half shower too. Maybe a half bath. I don't know. 2 bathrooms. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool things. Channel member gifting. The Patreon option. The Discord for stream alerts. The Xbox Store affiliate link for any of your Xbox Store purchases. And the Amazon... God dang it. The Amazon Store affiliate link is also an option. Yeah. Their Alien Isolation review. I mean, I think IGN is like pretty vanilla coverage of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, pretty vanilla. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen their movie reviews, but they're like a complete joke. They shouldn't even be in that industry, honestly. Yeah. Dead Space Remake scared you? It was really creepy and unsettling. It was fun streaming that. If you guys didn't see it, I streamed all of Dead Space Remake there. That was enjoyable. It was like, what, 2 parts? I think we did it in 2 parts. Yeah. My favorite was, like, review type things I watched was Polygon doing Quantum... I think it was Polygon doing Quantum Break. And they were playing it like it was a cover-based shooter. I was like, what the fuck is this? I think they trashed it and stuff, but, like, in the video, the guy's, like... hiding, like the whole point of Quantum Break is to use like cool abilities and like dash around and shoot and like, you know, do time stuff. And the guy in the video is just sitting there behind cover going it's like what are you doing, man? It's not Gears of War. Even Gears, you don't even really do that much.
Clean sweep, Gears.
That was terrible. Let's go squad. Oh, this map, really cool, right? Like, just the setup of it, the cool history things of, like, the different creatures, and I'm like, this totally would be a museum you would make, right? Poor Musty Spoon. Guy's, like, just new to this game. I've just been, like, thrashing him all night. Damn it, 96% 3 hits. Damn, dude. A Lego Marvel Infinity Saga? I don't think so. From what I understand, they've got really, like apparently Traveler's Tales has like 1 more Lego game they're making. I can't remember what it was because they have like, so the license to like Lego is like with 2K now for like sports Lego games. So apparently Traveler's Tales, they've been trying to pivot. They've been trying to do something not Lego-wise so that they don't get like, you know, sold off or they don't get like dissolved as a studio. But they had, one of their Lego games got cancelled, which I think was supposed to be like a Lego Disney one. But I think their last Lego game they're making, I can't remember if it was supposed to be like a Batman one or something. But I don't think they're working on anything for Lego Marvel. And like I said, I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, they're licensing stuff. Because, like, you know, obviously, Warner Brothers got, like, divested by AT&T into Discovery, which is the death of cinema. But, yeah, and they don't understand the gaming side of things, so they keep looking at ways to, like, sell off part of the gaming stuff, or, like, axe some of the gaming stuff because they don't understand it. Like, Multiverses fended it off, and then Hogwarts Legacy kind of showed them that, like, gaming is worth it. But, like, Traveler's Tales, because they have, like, literally all they do is they've made Lego games. Like, Lego Star Wars and Skywalker Saga sold well. But, like, it is in question their value without the Lego license. And apparently they've only got, like, 1 or 2 projects, and one of those was cancelled. So they're kind of, like, trying to do some sort of new IP to prove their worth, and it's kind of like, so I don't, unless things change, I don't think you'll ever see a Lego Star Wars like Marvel. And besides, doing the Infinity Saga would be way too much work, because apparently they were like dying working on Skywalker Saga. Like, it was way too much effort for them, especially on their old engine, because I think they've moved to Unreal now or something. Yeah. So I don't think you'll see a Lego Marvel Infinity War Saga. I mean, that would be really cool, but yeah, I don't think so. I think it was Batman they were supposed to be working on. I know. I'd have to read into what that is again. There's a whole write-up on it. Was it a remaster rather than a remake? Resident Evil 0? I don't remember, man. There's so many goddamn Resident Evil games. Because there's like, what? 8 mainline Resident Evil games, several remakes, remasters, Resident Evil 0, they've got the multiplayer spin-offs, there's Raccoon City, there's Code Veronica, there's the Revelations, there's goes on and on and on and on. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you've had a lot of content over the years, let's put it that way. A lot of content. A lot of content. My voice still feels dead today too, and I didn't even do any video recording. Man, I'm gonna have to work on that. I don't know if it's because I haven't been doing a lot of talking recently or what. Weird, or maybe too much, I guess, would be a thing, but odd. Not to go get some honey or something. Yeah, you know, it might sound really stupid, but talking for extended periods of time in a day is like really rough on the vocals. You hear singers complain about it when they have to do lots of singing. It's yeah. But yeah, doing lots of talking really wears you down. Strangely, right? I feel like we're doing too well almost. Yeah, they're trying their best. Hello there. There's a ton, it's hard to keep up. There is though, it's like an endless list of like Resident Evil stuff. And it's extremely hit or miss on like good stuff. But they've had a really good track score? I don't know. There's like a specific phrase I'm looking for that. Track record? I don't know, they've had really good games recently. They've been nailing it. Except for that multiplayer spinoff for Village. That was terrible. Reverse? Nah, that was bad. Oh man, that was bad. Oof. Yeah. The real Gears of War? I am the real Gears. Oh, you mean the real Gao? Yeah. Code Zero. I think we did a video on Code Veronica running on Series X, right? A lot of people say that one needs a remake, which is interesting. I don't know, I've done a whole bunch. Like, I'm pretty sure I've covered all the Resident Evil games in some form that run on Series X. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ah. Damn it. Damn it. Gears always appreciated. I always enjoy Gears. Do I think Lego 2K Drive will do well? I think so. That looks like a lot of fun. I think that game looks delightful. You guys ever see this statue? Isn't that like awesome? Look at that thing. Imagine going into the water and like seeing that kind of thing. You know, people never think about that in Gears, but man, the nature creatures in Gears, freaking terrifying, man. Stuff just living under the surface. Ooh. Like, look at that thing. Terrifying. I love that there's all this, like, lore in this, too. The Gears lore is so deep. I used to, I think it was when Gears Ultimate Edition was coming out. I had, like, met, and I had been doing, like, talks and chats with, like, the guy that does, the lore for Gears. Oh, no, it was the Xbox Canada gaming community nights that they used to do. I would, like, I think that's where it was. Might have been the Gears, dev stream or something. Anyways, I was talking to the guy that does the lore in Gears. He always tell me, I don't think he does it anymore, but like, you know, always tell me that like, Bullet Marsh is like a worthless map because it doesn't have any lore behind it. I was like, oh, okay. It's kind of funny. Like, this is so lore heavy. Like, there's like, literally, they've got like all these diagrams about like how the aquatics of the group work and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. You started Fallout 3 games. So good. You're not starting 4 until the next gen update? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I know I covered Code Veronica, because that's where she's in the jail thing from the helicopter, that, like, and stuff like that. Yeah, Capcom's killing it. Yeah. But Fallout 3 is cool. I always thought about doing, like, Fallout 3 streams might be fun, but we tried to do Fallout 4 streams, and people weren't, like, necessarily blown away and watching that, so I was kind of like, I don't know. We'll definitely be doing some when the next gen update for Gears, not for Gears, for Fallout 4 drops, because I know that'll be good for views. Very, very good for views. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Just flailing around trying to shoot on these guys. Ugh. I'm ready for you. Damn right. You get him, Kait. It would drive me crazy, man. One pal would always call her Cat. And I'm like, how are you getting Cat out of this? Like, everyone in the game calls her Kait. Like, multiple times. Even in the multiplayer, I was like, Kait, it's not Cat.
We'll get it this way.
God damn it. You like the stream? Better. My favorite Gears? The first one. Yeah, the first one. I do, and we mention this all the time, so I'm sure you might be tired of saying it or hearing it, but I do think Xbox needs to get a development studio that just handles remakes and remasters. Because, you know, Fallout 3 looks good, and it runs pretty fluidly, but it could use some touch-ups, it could use some things like sprinting, and, you know, it could use some general quality of life improvements. Same with, like, Fallout New Vegas, I think, would be really a good candidate for that. So, yeah, I would really like Xbox to put together a studio that does that kind of stuff. It'd be quite nice. But I don't think they're going to be buying or doing too many studios type stuff until this Activision Blizzard thing is, like, wrapped up. It would be funny though if, like, in the shadows they've been like penning all of these like purchases and stuff just like in secret, and then like a few months after the Activision Blizzard deal's done, they're just like, we bought all these guys. I doubt they would do that at the E3 show because I don't think things will have been calmed down as much by then, but I could see like if they do an XO event at the end of the year, or just maybe randomly they'll acquire some stuff towards the end, because they did pick up that one small satellite studio for Elder Scrolls Online. I can't remember what they're called now. Is it? Oh, what did they call them? ZeniMax Online something or other? Warslaw or something like that? I don't know. They're a satellite studio. Greenpoint? Oh my god. You're talking about, oh, the cult thing. I was like, Stu was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, what? I read from the bottom up and I forgot it, the mention of Fallout. I was just like, that is such a weird statement to make. Oh, come on! We're right. I have to do another round.
You took a hard blow, but we are still in this fight. Destroy them.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that was one thing about Gears 1 is the Ultimate Edition looks damn good. It's a nice upgrade, but man, it's like the darkness and the creepiness is like all gone. We talk about that with remakes, remasters all the time. It's like, how do you get that like original vision and stuff like that for the game? Because, you know, lighting techniques have changed entirely. Like between Gears 1 and like Gears Ultimate Edition, like lighting techniques completely changed. Even now, like if you were to do Gears Ultimate Edition again, like another remake of that one, the lighting technology's changed even further. Or if you wanted to do it like say ray tracing, the lighting would change even more, and it's kind of wild actually. But once you get to ray tracing, that's kind of like peak lighting, because you know it's real lighting, right? So don't know how you evolve beyond that. But did they, like, nerf that thing? It doesn't even hurt anybody. 40 kills? I got like 47. I'm pretty good at Gears, usually. It is something I've been playing pretty consistently since the first game came out, so, yeah. I do alright occasionally. Gears of War. Most Bethesda quests end with go collect these items. When you had Xbox One, you got to play all the Gears back to back. That's pretty nice, man. I love playing stuff back to back. I got to do that when I first bought the PS4. I did the whole Uncharted franchise. Like I did all 3 of them, like back to back to back to back. And then I had like less than a month wait to go like play Uncharted 4. So that was really nice. Yeah, actually, I think it's about time for a haircut almost. That pull be ripped. Yeah, it is. It's definitely a rippling pull, that one. That's for sure. Oh, suck on that! Oh, suck on that. That's so cool too, eh? Oh man, that looks so fucking creepy. I love it. Love it. And they got the big creatures over there. Oh, look at that thing, eh? The denizens of it. I would so go to a museum that had this kind of stuff. Man, that'd be cool. I like going to museums. I actually enjoy it. Our museum, pretty stagnant though, so... Well, actually, they're redoing it. It reopens. It closed literally just before COVID started. And I think it reopens in 25 or something like that. It's completely going to be remodeled, so I'm actually looking forward to that. It's the Glenbow Museum here. Not the best of museums, but you know, it's pretty good for the area. And then yeah, can I shoot through that glass? Oh, he picks up a gun right at that time. God damn it. So like, I don't know, I'm shooting like garbage. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that museum reopening. Actually, I got a real chuckle. There's one gal that I was like talking about. I was trying to see like her interest in certain things. And I was like, you know, you want to go to, like, you know, what's your interest in, like, a museum and stuff like that? And she's like, the military museum? I was like, no. The main museum? And she's like, oh, I've never heard of that. I was like, really? It's like a big thing here. And I was like, okay. Why did her thought go to me being like, you want to go to the military museum? Do I give off that vibe that I'm like a dude that wants to, like, take somebody on a date to go to the military museum? Like, I'm mentioning, like, Heritage Park, which is, like, our Heritage Park thing. You might have saw the images I threw up on the channel there from last year when I went. Which, you know, is, like, all old buildings and, you know, people do acting there. It's really, really cool, actually. You know, I was, like, mentioning that. I was mentioning, like, Callaway Park, and then it's, like, I mentioned, like, museum, and she's like, the military museum? I was like, no. I don't really have interest in that. Like, I've been to it. It's an okay museum, but like, I don't know why you'd want to take a lady out on a date to a military museum. I feel like you'd be a really creepy dude if you did that, almost. Especially if you just started seeing something like, want to go to the military museum? What the fuck? People are weird, dude. Soups, he lives at the bar, man. He bars in other counties. Hitman. Yeah, I played all the Hitman games at once. Isn't that amazing, though? Like, if you like Hitman, and you just discover you like Hitman, you've got the World of Assassination, that's all 3 upgraded games in one package, that'd be like heaven. You'd have so much Hitmaning to do. I had to sit there and, like, you know, the first game was like episodic, so I had to wait like month and month and month to like get new maps. And then I had to wait for Hitman 2 to come out, and then I had to wait for Hitman 3 to come out. Yeah, now you can just play it in one awesome bundle. It's like cool and improved and running at nice resolutions and frame rates. Must be nice. Must be. Same with, like, you know, Gears and stuff and Halo. You can just like sit there and play the whole goddamn thing at once now, and it's like I had to wait like my whole, like, huge chunks of my life for that kind of stuff. Like, honestly, again, hoping to have kids, and they will be spoiled with the amount of media and content that they can, like, enjoy that I've curated for them over my lifetime. Never had anyone to do that for me. I had to sit there and discover stuff, watch things. I'll just be like, yeah, this is good, that's good, watch that at your peril, play that at your peril, you know, stuff like that. Or this is a good learning game, or whatever. Oh, man. Aww. Well, that's a waste of that grenade. God damn it. Ah, jeez. Every day's a bar day. Well, I went to the bar during the day today. Well, I had a flight of beers, and then I had a drink of Morumba during succession, and then I just had my rum and coke, so I've had a few drinks today. Never really drunk, though, sadly. Sober and feeling it all day long. That bunny had a really large gun. Like I said, 78 kills on our team. Wow. Good for that, dude. Hey, look, it's a ticker. Man, those things are like creepy looking. They were so unsettling in Gears 2 when you first experienced them. They go rushing you. Lots of fun. Dude, you missed that guy that was down there. And it's gonna be a long, long time. That was... You're right, Kate, it was. It was. Cheers for Gears 5, drink beers. Yeah, like, if you guys don't know what a flight is, it's like a test of like 4 different little beer things. So I got to try out like 4 different types, and one of them I just like did not like. It tasted like some kind of coffee. It was like, ugh. But the other 3 were really good. There's like a super sour one, a really sweet one. Yeah, I think they like toned down the damage this thing does. You know what? Like, I mean, it used to really kill yourself. A lore master in Gears of War. Tickers on insaner amounts. Yeah, they are. I wouldn't. I'm very knowledgeable at the lore in Gears, but I wouldn't say I'm a lore master to any degree. I have actually read some of the books. I miss book reviewing. I haven't done that in a long time, too. I get so freaking busy doing, like, video stuff. This is, like, really, it's like I get up and I'm like, okay, you know, I do my social media stuff, I check in on what I need to check in on, or what I want to check in on, answer some emails. It's like, is today a gym day, yes or no? And from there, I kind of sit and I go, okay, is this like a day off where I'm doing a walk, or am I like, what do I have to do for video stuff? That's always my first thought, is like, okay, I need to, you know, do my video planning. Am I recording video stuff? Am I working on a new game to do videos? Because that's like, that's where I make most of my money, and it's like, secondary is like doing written stuff, and then it's like, it just kind of sucks though, because it's like some stuff that I like doing book reviews and that, just kind of really get thrown aside because I run out of time, or I'm too burnt out Because, you know, I always end the night doing streaming, and then after the streams are done, I prepare the videos for tomorrow. Like, you know, if I need to upload or edit anything, you know, that determines on how late my night's going to be. But, you know, it's just kind of like, I'm either too exhausted when I do get time off to not work on written stuff, or I don't feel like it, and it just gets set aside. It's terrible. Terrible. GTA turns 10? Like GTA, I think isn't it GTA Online turns 10 or what? You need a bunny? I think we all do, man. I think we all do. Where's Thomas? He could bring out his bunny. The bunny hop. All I've got is the emotional support guinea pig. Weak. Yeah. But it is pretty tiring. Can't believe we lost that.
You gave your all. It was not enough.
I think I give my approval to 2K23 over EA Sports PGA Tour. It's not bad, but yeah, I think 2K23 is a bit... It's got more content to it. Oh, and did you guys hear that apparently a Jet Set radio game is coming out? And apparently Persona 3 is getting remade too? And there might be a Paper Mario remaster coming? The Barbie movie? I actually kind of like the trailer for that one, man. I really like the trailer for that Barbie movie. I am kind of intrigued by it. You know, I'm kind of intrigued by it. Like I think, as odd as it sounds, I'm really into it because of Ken there, Gosling. I think his role, like, I think he's gonna nail that character. You know what I mean? I'm very intrigued. Like, it looks kind of like, apparently it's gonna be like the Truman Show a little bit. And I'm like, it's piqued my interest. It has piqued my interest. Dun 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 doo 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 doo. Sugary soda. You know, if you've had Coke Zero or Mountain Dew Zero, you wouldn't have those calories. You would just have the salt. What the hell is taking so long? Here we go. A lot of bots in this one. Hopefully it fills up.
This was human land once. No more.
Not enough hours in the day. There is, and when I do have enough hours in the day, I feel like maybe lounging around a bit because I'm so exhausted. It's weird. I'm like, I could get really bored, but also be like overly busy. Should we find a new lobby or? It's like 3-on-2. I'm gonna test my luck and see if we get a full lobby. Explains why Jet Set didn't get backward compatibility because apparently some of the musicians don't even exist anymore. At least that's what I understand. Ken Gosling. It is though, right? He's basically Ken Gosling, isn't he? I know that's not his name, but oh, I don't want to do free for all. No. Classic objective, please. Thank you. Let's see if we get a full match. Bosk. Persona DLC is free on PS5. Well, that's nice. Adult grown men. Well, that's the one thing I had read on Reddit. There was like, you know, boys will go watch Oppenheimer, and men will go watch Barbie, or men will go watch Barbie, and real men will watch both. I think that's what it was. Redfall is available for pre-install. I wonder if review access is coming soon. I know apparently Jet Set has been in the works for a while, from what I understand. Yeah, apparently Jet Set has been cooking for a bit. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I wonder if that lobby we were in was the only lobby that exists. Do do do. Do do do. I love the Gears music. Ooh, control. I don't like control, but blood drive is cool. Let's do it. See, I hate that there's like a partial full lobby out there and a partial full lobby that we just joined. You know what I mean? Like, we could have, if those two people, the 4 people from the other lobby were in this lobby, we'd have a full lobby. Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill. I don't want to be in the circle. See if this lobby fills up. I don't know the install size. I didn't look at Redfall. Somebody just mentioned it though in the chat there. I am curious what the size is though. Probably 50 gigs? I am very excited about reviewing that one though. Very, very excited. Need something like meaty to dig my teeth into. See, that's the thing, is like I got so many games to cover, but I'm like, so, and then like it's like very rarely often do you get like a big game where you're like really like, oh, this is something new and intense that I'm working on. I hurt her, but I did not kill her. I just want to say I did join right at the end there. 100 gigabytes.
You are no children of mine.
I feel like that's not the actual size then. That's probably a placeholder. If it's like 80 gigs, 100 gigs, but it's not like 98 or like 101, that's usually a placeholder. Guess I can go look it up in the store, but I'm pretty sure that's just a placeholder then. Because like unless it shows up as like in your Game Pass as like a pre-install and you can actually pre-install it, usually that's just a placeholder text. Yeah, it's 314 megabits. That's just placeholder. Yeah, that's not 100 gigs. I used to do articles, like news articles on that. Yeah, 314 megabits. I don't have that yet, unless it's a different number for other people, and that's actually it. But I think the 100 megabits is right. I think the 100 gigabytes is likely just a placeholder text. Oh, Regency, I like this map. I like this game type though. No, we're back to 3-on-2. Do you think I could? I like this map though. I wonder if we get like a full lobby. Full lobby, man. Did you not play Hi-Fi Rush? Very good game. Sunset Overdrive sequel. Probably never going to happen. Yeah, Microsoft has the publishing rights to the first game, but PlayStation now owns the rights to Sunset Overdrive, so you'll very likely never see a sequel. And besides, Insomniac is too busy working on Marvel. Lots and lots and lots and lots of Marvel stuff. Marvel everywhere. Wolverine, Spider-Man spin-offs. I wouldn't be shocked if we had a Spider-Gwen spin-off at some point too. Da-na-da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Sorry, I'm trying to find like a good full lobby. I know they're out there, but I don't know if I could get into one. Tokyo as a preload? Yeah, the Tokyo. I think we could say yeah, the Tokyo preload would be accurate. Yeah. But yeah, I used to do a lot of the views and stuff I would get on my site were like news articles on the install sizes for like the Xbox. I would like poach them. I would like keep an eye out to make sure I had like, you know, I was first to get the news out for that kind of stuff. 3-on-3, okay, I guess. Oh well. It's a pretty into it match as well, isn't it? Damn it, dude.
Good to go.
And again, guys, going off of the PS5 version of Ghostwire Tokyo, I quite liked it, so it's a finger blast in good time. Pew! Yeah, we'll do a stream of that one as well as I'll have review stuff for it. I'm still debating on if I want to do a Series S review or just a Series X for Ghostwire, but we'll see what happens. Bum, bum, bum. Well, that didn't kill anyone. The intention was for it to kill someone at least. But yeah, we've got Ghostwire Tokyo and the new season of Modern Warfare 2.2 this week. Minecraft Legends. Not this week, right? Next week? Is it? I think it's 18th? What? He wasn't even aiming at me, was he? Oh, there was another guy. Okay. Yeah, it might be next week for Minecraft Legends. I'll have to look at things. I think it's the 18th is that one. Haha, you went right into that. See you later, alligator.
See you later.
Yeah. I don't know, it should be some fun, different types of games coming out. Because I don't know if, like, did you guys check it out on PlayStation? I know a number of you guys have the PS5 there, but Ghostwire. Because I'm assuming a lot of people are going to be playing it for the first time, because it just dropped on the PlayStation Plus, and it, you know, it debuts, obviously, with Game Pass, because it's a first-party title. Because the reviews, I think, were pretty mixed. I was on the high end for reviewing that one, but I actually really, really did enjoy that on the PlayStation last year. I hope the port's good. Yeah, hope the port of it is good. Because it was like, the performance was very questionable on the PlayStation side of things, but it was like several different game modes. Like you could do like quality mode, performance mode, high frame rate mode, quality, high frame rate mode, performance, high frame rate performance, VSync, high rate performance, or quality VSync. Lots of freaking different options. And it had ray tracing. Like me some ray tracing. Looks kind of boring. Well, I'm telling you, it was fun. Whatever, man. Whatever. The fun of Game Pass is you can try it and see if you like it. Oop. Tasty plums. I kind of missed the that one level 9 we were killing earlier. Oh, now we got a full lobby. Nice. Okay. Chicken 6546. That's quite a name. It was like Munster or something like that. Monk something, and he was like, this is his first night playing Gears, and I was just stomping him all night. That was fun. I do find for these lobbies though, for quick play, you gotta kind of like join and leave occasionally to make sure you get like a full match, or otherwise it just like player base dwindles and it doesn't get like refilled. The guy got the boom shot over there and he's like trying to line me up to shoot me with it. He's just waiting for me to get the Incendies so he could boom shot me. What a dude. I mean, it's a smart strategy, but like, you know, dude. And the boomshot guy actually got away. Ah. Damn it. It's a finger blasting good time. There's lots of Japanese schoolgirls in that game that you finger blast in order to rip out their core souls. No, you shoot the magic at him. Oh man. Anyways, it's quite a game. It really is different though. That I appreciate. It's nice to play something a little bit unique. Yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool features, cool stuff like the S symbol, which stands for sexy. Yeah. And it becomes sexier as the longer you're a channel member because you get new levels. It's cool. It's like a level system that you pay into. There's the Patreon option. There's also channel member gifting if you want to do that. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link, the Amazon Store affiliate link, the Discord for stream alerts and stream chats. Right? Oh, leave Tango Games. I mean, you know, if he wanted to. Maybe I thought he was like retiring and stuff like that. Remake Code Veronica would be interesting. It would be interesting. But yeah, no, it is a shame for talent to leave, but I mean, it happens, right? You know, people don't stay at companies forever, and I'm pretty sure he was retiring, right? But I'm sure he's taught what he's needed to teach, and you know, he's done his stuff in the industry, and yeah. Alright. Let's cap this. We can still win this, guys, right? I love this map. It's so well done. The DLC maps in this game are just top-notch when they finally started doing them. I think there is actually just a mess today. That's what I found so funny. I was like adding some timestamps to some like more popular older streams, and it was like Vanguard. I just so like neatly put together and stuff, and I'm like, I feel like I just had to jump in on this stuff nowadays for streams. It was like whatever. My presentation is grungy. Although apparently I have very feathery hair, I keep getting told. Very nice graphically, yep. Very, very good visual. Retirement. Oh god. Don't think I'll ever retire. What would I do? We've talked about this. Besides, I'm way too young to retire anyway. Retirement would be probably less streams and videos. Dino Crisis? They're making that new Dino game that looked really, really weird. You guys know what I'm talking about? That one that was like a demo a while back? I was like, that is so strange. That is Capcom, right? I think that's Capcom doing that one. Can't even remember what it's called. It drops on Game Pass or whatever when it does release. I wonder what the long term of this Game Pass thing is going to be. I wonder if we'll start seeing like big releases drop day one on it at some point. Like we've often, you know, we get some surprise ones that come on that are really good on there, but I do wonder when we're going to start seeing those big. Well, I guess with Call of Duty launching day one on it, you know, that'll be a big one. But I wonder when they're going to nail those like third-party day one kind of Game Pass stuff. I would imagine if they get enough subs, they could probably get a cheaper price on things. Be interesting to see how that goes. He's got one more game. Wow, that's interesting. See, one of those guys that's like, I've got one more left in me, and then I'm done. It's like, what, Tarantino there? He's like, I've got one left. I don't know, I feel like Tarantino just, like, couldn't stop making movies, though. I feel like he'd take a few years away and he'd be like, I have to make something new. Unless he does want to go down as someone that nailed, like, every one of his films, but... I don't know. Damn, dude, I keep getting spawned and blasted off the bat. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. You just turned in an assignment? Good for you, man. Although you probably shouldn't have left it so last minute, but, you know.
Damn it, not now!
Oh, come on, I wanted to finish the match. Come on. I try to get more maps in rotation by like getting these matches finished faster. But... is what it is. Oh, he's got the boom shot, of course. So now they're gonna push us to another round, or are we gonna hold this? Hold the ring. Love can be on time. I'm going, guys. I'm going. Okay, well I failed miserably. I tried. I put in an effort. Tried my best. Hello there.
Quite frankly, you should be
Do you need the
embarrassed.
Indiana Jones game now? I mean, you'll have to wait a bit to see when it comes out, but yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the movie. I think it'll be fun. The last indie film, because he's literally too goddamn old to do another one. Unless they try to do some kind of weird CGI thing with him when he's dead, but who knows? This should be the last one. Wow, we came out crunching on the swarm there. We killed them all? That guy's got a chicken icon.
See you later!
And now he's got a grenade up his ass.
Throwing frag!
Oh, I was kind of hoping they would be running this way, then my grenade would kill one or two of them. Guess that was misthought. Man, I love the lighting changes in this too. Can't wait to see what they do with UE5 in regards to that like new nanite and lumen technology. Just in regards to like geometry and lighting stuff, it's gonna be sick. Gears, the best. Like Gears usually is like a true showcase of what the console, like what Xbox can do. So very, very excited. Nice. I actually need Nasher ammo. Ain't that a rarity? The movie critic? Oh, I did hear about that. His alleged final movie is going to be based around a movie critic. It's a neat idea. Do I think that Forza will run at 60 FPS with ray tracing? Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be some kind of like special technical way that they do it or whatever. I don't see why not. They had Forza 7 running at native 4K 60, so it's like, I don't know. Phantom Abyss. Yeah, Phantom Abyss is kind of fun. I think they needed more of an edge to it though, but it was kind of fun. Man, I look like ghastly sometimes in the preview stuff. Halo that showcased the power of the Xbox. Yeah, I mean that was the original Xbox though, right? I think from like 360 onwards, it was Gears that was like really showcasing them. From a technical standpoint. Especially on the Xbox One era, like Gears was showcasing Xbox from like you know, technical standpoint, software standpoint, you know, it was like the big push for like Xbox Play Anywhere. It was like a huge use of all the different technologies like Dolby Atmos and all that stuff. It was the big optimized for series console title. Yeah, Gears has been the technical showcase for Xbox for a very long time. Longer than Halo was. What was McChicken trying to do there? Was he gonna keep running around trying to bulltalk me or something? Pull out your Nasher at least, dude.
Okay.
Aw, I wanted the chainsaw kill. It would have looked really cool. Halo 3, 4, Reach, yeah, they look good, but they don't look technically like the Gears games do. Technically, yeah. Wart. Where's the pineapple cup? I mean, there's the emote for the pineapple cup, but no, I haven't had a pineapple cup drink in a while. We brought it out in, around Christmas or something. I think we did the pineapple cup, and people didn't really seem too excited about it. I think they were really sassy and sarcastic about it, so I was kind of like, okay. So yeah, I haven't done the pineapple cup in a bit. It's not a common thing here. It's, you know, occasionally, randomly, I'll have a pineapple cup one stream. That's about as far as that goes. Wow, we really broke down their spirit this match. Jeez, not even close. Somebody quit 2 on their team.
Run, it looks good on you.
It looks good. Oh, Kait, that's a good line. That's actually pretty funny. That actually that's a good one. I like that. Looks good on you. Like, they updated Infinite. It runs bad. I don't even know, man. I don't even play Infinite. The only reason we did an Infinite stream was because Lost ODST there came out and popped some money down so I could unlock a new emote. He was riding off the back of Filet, but yeah, he popped down some channel memberships, and we did the Halo Infinite stream. I think he enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed it. God damn it. What's my level in this? Oh. 8th prestige, level 82, I think. Sorry, the medals kind of blur together so well. I think I was like the first person to prestige in this actually. Like pre-launch, I'm pretty sure I was like the first one. I was very proud. I played a hell of a lot of this reviewing this. Yeah, Lost ODST. He's the one that did the gifting so that we could do the stream on that one. You never played the Halo games? Dude, you're missing out. They're so good. Did you at least check out the streams Kevin and I were doing? Those were fun. We did all of them. They weren't super popular though. I was kind of expecting the streams to be a little bit more excited by people about them, but oh well. Oh well. Dude. Keep it coming. The ring drains faster by the gods. I always like the architecture of Gears too. It's so neat, like all the building designs and stuff.
Thanks for pitching in. Hostile contact.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before the next match starts. Here's the pineapple cup.
Brings us hope. The enemy seeks to erase me from this battlefield. Keep my DB on its feet. Gears, move out.
Sedition will not be tolerated.
Man, why do the gifts freeze? Jeez. Man, that always drives me crazy. A world's first. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah. Pretty sure it was the world's first. Prestige or whatever. Unless there was somebody in testing that did it first. But there was a couple people that was like really close to me. Oh, this lobby died. God damn it. Like before the game came out, but
If we'd fought like that during the Locust...
yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the first on that one. At least I didn't see anyone else that had it, and I was like, you know, doing all the pre-launch circuit stuff, playing with others. And then I think I covered a different game for review, and I came back, everyone was a higher level than me, and I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. I always found a good lobby here. All about the gears of war. It's gonna be really optimized. I mean, we'll see. We will see. But I don't know if I like something a lot. You know, I've got it out of launch. I'll sit there and I'll just work through it, right? And just like spend a lot of time playing it. Like I had the Master Chief Collection about a month before it came out. Oh, I played a lot of that, man. That was fun for me. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. Alright, let's do this. Anytime. Pride banners. Ooh. I still need to play on one configuration of this map. It drives me crazy. See, like, I've got this achievement here. I need one more piece of this stupid thing to get this achievement.
Eyes on target.
And I have no, like, you don't really know when it's gonna pop up, or... But this is a neat idea of, like, changing up a map to offer, like, different configurations and setups, so it just keeps it a little bit more fresh, because there's 9 versions of this map, so it's a little different every time you go at it. That's a clever idea. It's more like they had, you know, several different concepts for what the map could look like, and they're just like, nah, throw them all in. We have the technology and the unlimited disk sizes on people's drives. The Burger King games? Yeah, I do. Did you not see the video on that? I do a yearly Christmas video on the Burger King games. Am I playing Yeah, we'll have a stream for Ghostwire. Yeah. We'll have a stream for that one on the launch day. Yeah. You're longing for MCC? Yeah, we haven't streamed Halo MCC since Christmas? I think I did it on Christmas Day, right? January, February, March, April. Man, it's already been so long. Time flies.
That's it.
Eyes on target.
I might not have actually played on this configuration. I don't remember that middle thing being there like that. We'll see. Maybe I'll get my achievement this match. Yeah. And the backdrops are always so cool, but the clouds don't move. That's like the one innovation in Gear 6 I'm really hoping for, is we finally get a fucking backdrop that moves. I've waited so long. So long. I'm kind of hoping I get some more kills going though. Jeez. Did I run cold and just go into the bathroom for 2 seconds? Friggin' hell, man. A physical copy? They not do a physical copy for Ghostwire? Interesting. Do I know why E3 is cancelled this year? Yeah, because nobody wanted to go to it. Well, you know, none of the companies wanted to go to it because it's overpriced and doesn't bring them much value anymore. Probably greed, I would say, is one of the biggest factors. I think I like wait till I got up to kill me. Dude. Damn, that sucks. I at least got the bot kill, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've done this version of this map. This might actually be my achievement tonight. You know, beautiful 5 gamer score. I hated when they made the Gears achievements really like a pain in the ass. Like, they were always hard, but like, there was a certain point where they're just like, these are ridiculous. I think that was Gears 3. They started just being like, come on. Like, Gears 2 had some hard-ass ones because of the time commitment, but, like, Gears 3 was on another level. Then 4 was even bad, and this one was just, oh, jeez. Yeah, you just keep dying. Well, they might release a physical copy down the road. I don't know, man. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, cool things, cool icons, channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts and for channel, the Xbox Store affiliate link, and the Amazon Store affiliate link to support the channel. Ugh. A full service bar. Oh yeah, that was the one area they were talking about doing a full service bar, and I was like, interesting? Because that always sucked that they could only do bar service in the meeting room areas. You know, due to certain requirements or something, or restrictions. Because for Batman the Telltale game, they had a guy dressed up as Alfred who made us special Batman drinks. So we got drunk before watching the Batman Telltale. That's where I ran into, oh god, what is his name? Gus from Rooster Teeth, and that disgraced. Who was the disgraced guy? Whatever the disgraced guy was, he was there too. But yeah, Gus is a very nice guy. Very, very nice dude. Very, very nice. Out of all the Rooster Teeth people that I ran into, which was numerous ones, he was the nicest. By far. Like, quite a bit.
Oh yeah!
I got damn it. Full-fledged alcoholic with the shakes. I mean, I do enjoy my drinks, but like, come on. Well, I think the thing is, we've kind of seen it though. Like the games that were like left over because of timed exclusivity that finally released on Xbox. You know, that PlayStation had exclusivity on. Xbox kind of just like shoves them out, if you get what I mean. Like, you know, Deathloop, like it didn't, you know, they didn't really market it. They were just kind of like, it's on Game Pass, you know. Same with Ghostwire. I think they don't care as much for those ones. They're kind of like, you know, the excitement's kind of gone. We're just gonna put them out there and blah blah blah. But like, yeah, I think for Redfall and probably, well, for Starfield, obviously they're gonna start doing actual big pushes. But for like, you know, Deathloop and Ghostwire, I don't think those were really big priorities for Xbox, marketing wise or like deployment wise and stuff. It was just getting them out and getting them on Game Pass and stuff for value. Yeah. Yeah, I ran into many Rooster Teeth people at my E3 travels. There's that Gavin there. That guy's everywhere, man. I think the one E3 I ran into that dude like 7 times or something. I was like, this guy's like weird. Just kill him so we can capture this. My god. We've got weird feuds I don't understand going on. Lady Bathory, more like Lady Deathery. Ugh. Time travel to play Ghostwire Tokyo early? Whoa. That was close. No.
Who cares? You're dead.
Up and at him. Enemy contact!
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Victory.
Cock.
One of our coalition's finest.
I got it, guys! I finally got that achievement. All of the Allfathers. I thought it was a new piece. Yes! It's 10 gamer score. Much more than 5. Yeah, it is wild that Sony almost had that exclusivity. Good thing Xbox stepped in and stepped up for once and actually got that purchase done. Same with COD. It's gonna be so nice to have COD back as like a marketed game for Xbox. Oh, it's gonna be lovely. I'm the only one that voted. Do they just literally not care anybody else? Now we wait for the next match. Bumble, bumble, bumble. Bumble, bumble, bumble. A small token for my time with Gears Tonight. 10 gamer score. Look at all the achievements I have in this game. 55 for only 455 out of 2,500. God, it's like doing Killer Instinct. What, did everybody leave the match? Oh, okay, they're loaded. I think. So we've got 4 real players, they've got 1 bot and 1 real player. Okay. And bots. So does that mean more people are joining, or no?
These beasts
We'll
will
have to
seek
fight
to
bots.
capture Cog ground. Do not let them.
Kick them back in their hole.
Alright, well, we'll see if it fills out, I guess. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Marauder Quest. Is that like a Castlevania reference? This map is beautiful too. Just lovely. There's musicals off into the distance, guys.
I took a hit. Sit down.
Double kill, double roast, and shot up the end.
Sit down. Nailed that one. Got it. Come on, guys. On your feet.
Down you go, Swarm Elite Sniper. They have such intense names in this game. There's one thing that just like bothers me though, and is disappointing. It's like Gears Ultimate Edition, they never added bots, so we literally just can't stream that anymore because the multiplayer is just straight up dead. It's depressing. Top 10 games for easy gamer score. I had the idea to do a top 10 like that. Yeah. Can't wait to play through the Fable trilogy again. I hope you enjoy doing that. I wish there was an excuse to sit there and play the Fable games. I was always kind of hoping for a Fable remaster, but apparently that was just inaccurate rumor-wise, and it never happened. But, you know, you got Fable 1 running at, like, kind of 4K 60, and then you got Fable 3 running at 4K 60, and, you know, Fable 2 is 4K 30, so it's like, you know, they're basically, like, kind of upgraded, I guess. I don't know. Still, it would be nice to have like a good, kind of like a Crash Bandicoot remake kind of thing, where it's like they're all cohesive and visually the same. And I don't know. Probably never gonna happen, but it'd be neat. Would be neat. But hey, Crash Bandicoot's gonna be a first-party character soon. Apparently I'm the only one in this match that gives a damn about the objective. Oh. You only have 4 games you completed for all the achievements? Gotta up those rookie numbers, they're Vaylander. Like, it's hard to get completed games unless you go for, like, easy games, right? Like, I've actually got some pretty challenging achievement lists finished. You know, I did Gears Ultimate Edition. I did, oh, Insurgency Sandstorm, pretty proud of that one. There's a few ones I have a few thousand of where I'm like, that was hard-earned. Lots where it was like, this is easy, but, you know, some I actually like good effort in. You got the full 1,000 on Wulong? Are you freaking kidding me, Zarcaster? You actually grinded that one that much? And you couldn't even be bothered to carry my ass when I was streaming it? Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Jackie, would you look at this lazy Zarcaster? Just kidding. The least you guys can do is carry my ass in games where I don't have the skills to carry my own ass. Ooh, that was good. Like, I ever get more real players? We got one guy. Ugh. The menu system in Fable 3? I don't really remember it being an issue. Oh, with like the table and stuff like that? Yeah, it was a little weird. They were trying to make like a seamless kind of between like this table strategy area and the regular gameplay, and it was like, so. I get what you mean. Still haven't had anyone join their team? Yeah, that's sad. I want to take out real enemies. Man, that theater looks awesome. Wish there was theaters like that existed that you could go visit. Now it's gonna be really sad though, because there's this one gal I was seeing from this small town. And like we were supposed to go to like her small town or whatever, and they have like a theater there that's like an old theater with like balconies and stuff. I'm so fucking sour I never got to do that. Because I actually really like doing that. There's this one spot in LA, what is that one called? The Shrine. They've got the Lawrence of Arabia kind of like backdrop with the big curtains and the balconies. It's really majestic to go to. Very, very majestic. But yeah, I was really, really looking forward to like checking out that theater. I was really like, oh my god. I can't remember what we were supposed to do there. It was some kind of family function, but I was like, can we at least check out the theater? She's like, well, I gotta do this and that. I was like, as long as we get to check out the theater, it's like, we can do whatever. I'm game, you know.
Incoming flashback. You're out of luck.
Ow.
Get me up.
Anyways. You're the world's okayest gamer. Well, as long as you don't set your expectations too high. You at 100% on AC Odyssey? Dude. That's wild. That must have taken a long time. I'd be more impressed though if it was like Odyssey or Valhalla, right? Oh no, they are a freaking feat. Like to do like Odyssey and like Valhalla, the amount of time you'd have to take, especially with like the DLC achievements too. Oh my god. I do not have that kind of time. No siree. I wish I did though. I really wish I did. Or the desire, I guess, as well would be the thing, right?
Incoming flash grenade.
Grenade.
Need help here. Initiating.
Oh, come on. Fucking the bot just like... Dude. That bot annihilated my ass. Bleh. Should mix it up and use the Talon? What a waste of the grenades. I'm more mad when I waste weapons in this game by dying with them. Oh, what's over there? Happy 20th Settlers Day. Festival is so... Wow, it looks so majestic. Wow, they actually furnished the inside of that building? Why?
I'm here.
Yeah, there's a whole vinyl shop down here. Why would you even bother doing that? You could just blank out the windows. Same with that, there's like a whole street down there. Nobody even comes down in this area. They can spawn here, you just run away from it. What a waste of development time. Really?
Someone get over here!
I get knocked down, and I get up again. Oh, they're getting real players now, that's a problem. There's a fashion show in Wolong? What do you mean there's a fashion show in Wolong? Yeah. Well, just the Ubisoft games, they're like collectible thons, basically, you know? Collectathons or grindathons. There's so much to do in them. Way too much. But the thing is, it's like, if you like those games, like if you love Assassin's Creed and that's all you do, you get so much gameplay out of it. Same with like Far Cry 6 is like, you know, that one's way too bloated, but if you love Far Cry, you get a ton of Far Cry. You know what I mean? Like, you get so much. Which is great bang for your buck. But it's just like, man, like, I really do kind of feel like at times they need to reel it in a bit.
This is gonna hurt.
As I was sitting there playing Far Cry, I was like, why does the story need to be this long? I basically, I feel like there's not enough story content for like, or it's spread too thin, the story content, for all the missions and stuff they set you on in those games.
Who wants the party?
Got him. That was awkward. Orlog? Nobody has time for Orlog. Orlog. It's such a game. An interior designer mode for Wolong? Why? What would you interior design in that game? Mirage? No, what they're doing is like, you know, as far as I'm aware from that Creed thing they invited me to, is like they're trying to provide stuff for every type of player. They want to put out more Creed, but they want to provide some classic small options on top of the traditional big stuff that they're doing. So they want to do throwback Creeds with new big Creeds with new experimental multiplayer Creeds. They just want to add more, essentially. As scary as that sounds. Yeah. So it's not going to be like a backpedal. It's going to be more stuff, but more options. The female version of the protagonist for Far Cry 6. Was that the case where the female protagonist was supposed to be better or something? There's a few of the Ubisoft games where it's like you can do male or female options, but it's like usually the female performance ends up better. Odyssey, that one. Yeah, she is quite a bit better in that one. I feel bad for the dude because it's not like a bad performance, but it's like she definitely does a lot better, I think.
Capture territory. Hold your ground.
It shall be done, chairwoman. Let's do this. And let's make sure you guys like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming the channel member you've always wanted to be. There's channel member gifting. There's the Patreon option. Ow. The Discord for stream alerts and chatter. The Xbox Store affiliate link and the Amazon Store affiliate link. 2 easy ways to support the content that you sometimes maybe enjoy. God fucking damn it. I finally get back up and then just it's only 2-on-2. Where are all the real players? Oh no, now it's 3-on-2 for them. Yeah, whatever. We'll just deal with it. We'll deal, guys. Hell's going on in that room? That's unsettling. I'll always miss Gears 1. If you threw smoke in on rooftops, there'd be like a guy on the toilet. It's pretty funny. If we ever get to do a Gears 1 stream again, I'll show you guys. Like a Gears collection would be great to get Gears Ultimate Edition playable. But yeah, if that ever happens, I'll show you the rooftops thing with the guy, you know, he's just on the toilet, and you throw smoke up in the window and you can see him. It's very funny. Yeah, Cassandra from Odyssey. Yep. Now, can I please use this ranged weapon without like 50 guys coming in here? Kait doesn't like it when they come from behind. Oh, how did I miss that? How did I miss that?
Why are you shooting me?
Because you're blocking my shot, man.
So long. Piss off.
I wonder if we could get the voice actor for Carmine to come in and do an interview. Oh, that'd be so sick. Who does the voices for Carmine? That would be neat. A little bit sour we didn't get the Poppy interview though. Or didn't get it set up or whatever. I tried my best with communication. Did he just like roll into my grenade? This is my hill. I got a hit marker. Got that guy. We could throw. Female Leevor. I don't know. I've never tried that one. I'm a good shot. Oh, thank you. Make her the canon choice? I don't know, man. Does the canon choice really even matter if they don't like directly continue with that character in like sequels? If that makes sense. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
That was pretty relaxing. The other part of Evor. Oh, don't they explain that as part of that weird Valhalla DLC thing or something? Wasn't that shown in that one where it was like some sort of weird mix between the two and blah blah blah? Yeah, why was that DLC so difficult? I was like pretty frustrated because I like power level to what you were supposed to be according to the whatever thing. Like I clicked the level up and then it was still just like a pain in the ass to do. I was like, what the hell?
Ready or not?
We're just chilling? Or everybody's like dabs? Okay. Alrighty. This is what it is, I guess. So, how's the weather? Yeah, it's like two on one real player basically. All the exciting people left. Kind of chilling out, enjoying the mountains, taking in the mountains, you know. Just taking in the mountains. So, yeah, everybody have a good time. Like, the bots aren't even getting over here? That's so depressing. It's like, I need somebody to shoot at.
Frag out. Good night.
That Scion bot is my nemesis.
Throwing frag.
That was sad.
Perfect.
This didn't really feel like a good test of my skill this match, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Unity.
But it's also kind of like
Lives by these values.
sort of the perfect time to, I guess, wrap things up. Anyways, that was fun. Maybe we'll do Scars Above tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it, because we should probably get that one out of the way, and yeah, catch you guys around. Checking out the Paramount logo. I do like Paramount quite a bit, yeah.